night footy. I am keen. Let's go. Let's go. We are on. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKRsport, we are here for Thursday night footy, and we've got a good game here tonight. Interesting game. I don't know if it's going to be a good game, but it's going to be an interesting game, and that is what I will say. It could easily be a blowout to one team, but it could easily also not be a blowout to one team, and it could easily, be a nice little close one here. So, look, I don't know. Obviously, I put the members' tipping video out today, actually about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, so you guys know what my tip is for now. But in regards to this game here, guys, I think it's going to be super interesting. There is a couple of ins. Actually, the ins don't really make too much difference here. Let's just get into the two-team lives here, guys, before we start getting into your chat. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We did a 4-hour baseball stream today over on BKRsport USA. So if you love your sport as well, an American sport, jump onto BKRsport USA. Appreciate you guys as usual. Feeling myself tonight. And ready to rock and roll here for a good game. So, for the Brisbane Broncos here, we got Tamari Martin coming in as fullback. Sorry, Branko Lee comes into the team. Dalois Holter goes out. But Tamari Martin is the number one, the fullback today. Corey Oates and Selwyn Cobbo on the wings. Tony Staggs and Herbie Farnworth in the centres, with Tyson Gamble and Adam Reynolds as the captain in the 7. Corey Jensen and Payne Haas front row. Billy Walters in the number 9. Moving to the back row, Kurt Catewell, Jordan Ricky, and then number 13, the lock position is Kobe Hetherington. Moving on to the interchange, Corey Pate should be in the number 9. Don't know why he's still in the 14. Reece Kennedy, Thomas Flegler, and then Keenan Palacio with Branko Lee coming in as the 18th man reserve. Moving to the Sharkies, Wade Graham comes back into the team. Not starting, but will come back into the team. I think this is a bit of his farewell year, this one. He's been a very, very good player for a long time now, but unfortunately, obviously he's not 24 years old anymore, 25 years old anymore. He's definitely coming to the end, but he comes back in here for Lachlan Miller, and I've just heard, thank you very much for subscribing to whoever just did, Tanner Schultz for subscribing. I'm going to turn that sound off and put that onto the to my headphones. There we go. So, William Candy as the fullback today, guys, for the Sharkies. Siona Katoa and Ronaldo Multala on the wings with Jesse Ramian and Siosifa Talakai in the centres. Gee whiz, that Tony Staggs and Siosifa Talakai battle coming up. Going to be a good one. Going to be a damn well good one. I'm super looking forward to that. Matt Moylan in the number 6. Nico Hines, number 7. Pretty good halves pairing there with Toby Rudolph and Royce Hunt. Really actually liking that Matty Moylan's starting to stand up a bit more now with Nico Hines there, because obviously he's been having a bit of a rough time for a few years now, but now with Nico, he's really shown it again. Blake Brayley, number 9, the hooker role there for the Sharkies with Britton Nakora and Teague Wilton as the back row. Cameron McInnes as the lock, number 13. And then Aiden Tolman, Jack Williams, Braden Trindle, and Waden Graham are the interchange there, with Andrew Feeder being the 18th man replacement. So, there we go, guys. A little bit of a reshuffle there, not too much though. But yeah, look, I'm taking the Sharkies here. I'm taking them 1-12 though. I'm taking them 1-12. I'm taking them in a close one. And the reason being is because the Broncos do actually have a bit of a good record here against the Sharks. They're not exactly a terrible team against the Sharkies there. And, they know how to compete with them. They do. They know how to compete with them. Oh, geez, I've got to do another poll there. Geez, I've got to do another poll over there. But yeah, the Sharkies, the Broncos, they know how to compete with them. They've competed with good teams so far this season, and obviously still lost the game, and I still think they'll lose this game here, the Broncos, but I think they'll give it a good crack. I could easily see this being a 13 plus the Sharks, but I could actually see this being a 2-point win to the Broncos too. But I'm going to take the Sharkies in a 1-12 game. So guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. I am going to quickly go into the poll over here, and I'm going to be making a poll for who's going to win, because I've made a mistake here, and I did it too early. I did it too early here, baby. We did it too early. But if you are a member, don't forget, we do have the members tipping video that is out for you right now. All right, actually, you know what? Who will win the battle of the centres? Here we go. So we got Siosifa Talakai from the Sharkies. Siosifa Talakai. And then we'll have Katoni Staggs. There we go, guys. So I have to get over the top there. So Siosifa Talakai and Tony Staggs. Ask the community. Guys, go and vote in that poll. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get it. Lockie Hunt says Broncos win by 4. Broncos win by 4. Broncos to win is a big call, man. Broncos to win is a big call. I'm happy to go with the upset in a close one like you've done there. But I'm not necessarily happy to be confident in tipping the upset. So what I'm saying here is that I think there is absolutely potential of an upset, but I would definitely rather stick with the Sharkies here, because the Sharkies... last time I remember doing a stream here for Sharks at Suncorp, the Broncos were up by 8 points with like 5 minutes to go. Like 5 minutes to go there, and Obviously, they lost that game 13 plus. Thank you very much to Mr. Lachlan for the $2 donation. His first donation for the night. Enjoy this, BKR. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. But obviously, that is the first donation for the weekend. Now we're talking. First donation for the weekend. So you are a legend. Thank you very much for supporting the content. But yeah, I'm definitely not expecting the Sharks to lose this game. I'm definitely expecting them to win this game, and I'm expecting them to win this by about 10 points. I've gone 10 points on my tipping. Yeah, that's what I've lent with there. But I'm happy to hear why people disagree with me. Here comes Mr. D Books. Here comes Mr. D damn well Books coming in telling us this is a second half damn well Broncos team. Finally, 1 week in the history of the Broncos, they are now a second half team against the Dogs, and now he thinks he's proven right. Listen to this, man. No, it's all good banter, man. So the game starts at 7:54. No, not 7:54, 7:55. 7:55. Get it right. Come on, get it right. Come on. I know it's tough education there in Brisbane, but come on, man, let's get it. What time does it start for you, BKR? Well, considering that I am an hour away from where this game's being played, I'm going to have to go and suggest that I am on the same time zone as what's going on there in Brisbane. So I'm going to say 7:55 on the dot as well. David Elliott says up, Cronulla. Mr. D Books, the Sharks vs Broncos. Sharks should win, but everyone knows that the Broncos are the second half team. See, I knew it was coming. You think I didn't know this was coming, man? You think I don't know this is coming, Mr. D Books? I see you well truly before you come. Man, come on, man. So maybe just the Broncos? Get over your muppet. Broncos says, let it go, the boys. Mephisto says, hey, Blaze, I'm watching Antiques Roadshow right now. You must be so jealous. I'm jealous of. I'm jealous of. I'm going to move on from this conversation because this is a dumb conversation. Tanner Schultz says, I think Bronx have a chance tonight. I do too, but I think they're going to lose. But I definitely wouldn't be surprised if I would be surprised, but I wouldn't be crazily surprised if the Sharkies win. What I'm crazily surprised about is the Titans beating the Panthers 13 plus tomorrow. That's what I'm crazily surprised about. Logan Finlay says this could be the game of the round. Ooh, big call. There is Tigers Dragons, which should be good. Rabbitohs Manly should be good. If the Titans show up tomorrow, how about that one? Bit of fast pace versus fast pace, bing, bing. But then again, we could also get beaten by about 700. But there is also that slight little opportunity, and that's the thing that I've been really happy about, is that when I did the members tipping video, and I've also seen other people's tips all across the league right now, everyone's saying Panthers 1 to 12. That means that there is a little bit of doubt in the mind. 1 to 12 means a little bit of doubt. 13 plus means easy. There's a little tiny bit of doubt there from the Titans, and I like it. I like it, baby. I like it. Somebody says I fancy Sharks win, but as a usual neutral. Well, there you go. You're not a neutral for Titans games, so don't worry about that. Trucking Down Under, that was a comment from like 10 minutes ago, but Trucking Down Under just dropped the link to BKRsport USA. Get around it, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow for the Cubbies to win in the top of the 10th again against Atlanta. Ooh, now we're talking. Tanner Schultz says Nico will trouble the Broncos. I do agree there, but I think that mostly the Sharks just in general will trouble them. But I honestly think that the Sharks forward line, I think that their forward line is actually super underrated. Britton Nakora, Teague Wilton, Cameron McInnes, Royce Hunt, and Toby Rudolph. I do really think that forward line is really underrated there. I don't really rate the Broncos forward line in Corey Jensen. Obviously, Payne Haas is great. Kate Wells a bit overrated. Jordan Ricky is actually not too bad. And Kobe Hetherington. So, I don't know. I actually prefer the Sharks forward pack there. I know Broncos fans really try and look at that forward pack, but it's like, I don't fancy it that greatly. I think Corey Jensen had a really good game the other day, though. If he can be consistent like that, then yeah, maybe. But, I think that the Sharkies have a good forward pack, and it's going to be an interesting game here tonight between the two, the big men. X-Factor says, I've had a fun bet. If it comes, $250 donation on my behalf. Oh, my God. Sharks minus 5.5. Talakai, Nakora, and Kate Wells scored. Deary me, you know what? I'm actually going to write this one down. I don't usually write them down, but this one's a big one because that's a big bet. Gee whiz. Minus the Shark. It's not actually impossible either, to be honest with you. All right, so what is it? Minus 5.5 for the Sharkies. Minus 5.5 for the Sharks. He's got buddy Nakora to score. Nakora. That's a random one there. Nakora, Talakai. I think everyone's on Talakai today. I actually feel like he's not going to score. Oh, by the way, that card for the Paul Gallen card is actually a good card. I just want to throw this out there. Harry Garside on it, Nakeed Sue on it, Paul Gallen on it. That's actually a good card that we're going to be streaming in a couple of weeks' time. Just want to throw that one out there, guys. And Catewell. And Catewell to score. Catewell to score. Jeez. That would be just absolutely madness if that happened there, sir, Mr. X Factor. Oh, my goodness me. All right, Mr. D-Book says very hard for the Broncos to win today. I do not expect it. I will not. I will not. Don't worry. I'll take your advice, sir. Don't you worry. I will take your advice, and I will not expect it. I will not expect it. Don't worry, sir. Mr. Lachlan says Sharks 30-18 winners. It will be a contest, but Sharks will run away with it in the last 10 to 15 minutes. That's what they usually do. Rahul Samati says chance for the 50 bomb today. Medvedev says who do you want to see step up for the Broncos? Tyson Gamble. Maybe. I don't really care about the Broncos. I'd say Tyson Gamble, if anyone, because he needs to help out Adam Reynolds there. But then again, I could also say Billy Walters in the 9. Their spine is so underwhelming there besides Reynolds. So, Reynolds really needs to carry that team on his back. Absolutely. As please says, just want to say first, Talakai will not be as dominant tonight. He was versing one of the worst players in the comp, and the Broncos will know how to rush up on him. I agree. I actually don't genuinely believe that he's going to have a crazy game tonight. I think people expect the same over and over again. I think that people are very happy to jump on a wagon and just continue on that wagon and not see, everything. Not see kind of that these are still the best players in the world. These are still the best players in the country, and Tony Staggs, for me, is the best center in the game. And I think he's very good defensively. I think he's going to really lap up tonight. And I think that when Latrell's playing in the in the center role, I think he's the best center in the game. But Tony Staggs is when Latrell's not there. So that's my personal opinion. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I agree with you. Speed says Cronulla 17-16. Brisbane will hold them defensively, but they'll still. Oh no, that comment's disappeared. Oh no. Guys, it's skipped forward. It's skipped forward there. Mr. Lachlan again with another $2 donation. BKR needs this donate, everyone. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much, Mr. Lachlan. But you're paying for $2, you're $4. You could have nearly bought a membership one now. It's only $5 a membership. Pin comment in the chat. Gee whiz. You're paying for donation, but you could be getting my tips out of it too if you just did the $5 buddy member instead of getting the multi-donors. And Smitty says, Mr. Lachlan, a bogey team is a team that's worse than you. Are the Roosters worse than the Sharks? Tell me, mate. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. I wouldn't say that's true at all, actually. And let's see, a bogey team is a team that just beats you regardless of anything. Whether they're good, they're bad, or just mediocre, injuries, it doesn't matter. Regardless, a bogey team is just a team that will beat you no matter what. And that's what the Warriors did to us for 10 years. Whether we were good, they were good, or neither of us were good. It would just always be the Warriors winning. So no, I disagree. That's not kind of what a bogey team is. I know what you're trying to get at there, but no, it's not really right. Average Broncos fan says, hey bro, it's my birthday today. I'm walking the stadium right now while I'm saying this. Well, happy birthday, big fella. Hopefully... Well, I don't really want the Broncos to win, but in the same sense, if the Broncos win, congratulations for you, champion. But as a Titans fan, one, I don't really care for the Broncos, and two, obviously, it would help the Titans a lot more if the Broncos would lose this game. Lockie, but happy birthday for you anyway, sir. Lockie says, Stags with a fend. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Mr. Long says, a bogey team is a team you can't beat. Roosters haven't lost to the Sharks since July 2017. Yeah, but what he's trying to say, what Bliss is trying to say is that you're going to lose to them anyway because the Roosters are a good team, is what I think he's trying to say, which I get it, but it's not what a bogey team is. Bogey team is win, lose, good, bad, or just not great, or mediocre. You're going to probably lose them regardless. So that's what a bogey team is. It doesn't matter where they are on the table. Copper says, I want to see Stag shit all over Talakai. It would be great to see. Oh, jeez. Well, we've already heard about Amber Heard doing that, so maybe let's not get some more fecal matter around these joints. Mr. D-Book says, actually, I have a new superstition. Here we go. Let's hear this one. If I do not watch the second half of a game on BKRsport, the Bronx will win. It happened last time, so it must be true. Well, don't encourage that, you muppet. Don't encourage that, you muppet. How about that one? Tanner Shaw says, you reckon Broncos will be a top 4 team in the next 3 years? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I say this all the time. The reason why I say this is because Reynolds is now 33. Hold on one second here. Adam Reynolds, absolutely not. And this is why you're going to not like me. And you're going to understand in 3 years' time why I say this. He's 31, right? So in 3 years' time, he's 34. This is a halfback that you have designed everything around. You are literally deriving everything around this halfback. 3 years' time, he is going to be 34. All right? So if you guys aren't a top 4 team in the next 3 years, then that is a failure of a signing. Unfortunately, it is. Because you make signings to win, right? You make signings to change your team. You make signings to get your team going in the right direction. Okay, so if Reynolds does not make it to top 8 in the next 3 years, then it's a failure, right? This team currently has Reynolds. They're still building. Oh, cool. It's still very early, right? I'm still waiting for this year to happen first before I make my ultimate decision on the next 3-4 year plan. But their team's just not that great. Their spine's still average. If they go all in for Munster, maybe I could see it. If they go all in for Munster, maybe I could understand. But without going for another, like they've got no fullback, their 5'8" is shambles, and their 9 is a shambles. They've only got Adam Reynolds, and then Payne Haas is basically alluding to saying that he wants to go elsewhere. Has he signed that contract yet? I don't even know. Tony Staggs, I think, re-signed. Farnworth is good, but he's not going to carry your team. There's so much work that needs to be done with the Broncos, and they would need to get it done within 3 years to be in the 8. Otherwise, the signing of Reynolds is effectively a failure. And I know a lot of people won't necessarily understand what I'm saying there, but hopefully you understand in regard. Hopefully you can listen that you should probably be careful about expecting a lot from this Broncos team in the next couple of years. And he says, sorry that you're losing your. Dave Brown says, you going to Fiji and Drew game in Fiji? No, I'll be at the Titans versus Broncos game tomorrow. No, Titans versus Broncos. Titans versus Panthers game tomorrow, and I couldn't get a red eye. There's no red eye flight tomorrow night, so unfortunately I will not be able to. But I am considering streaming it. Tomorrow. George Ball says, I'm new to the sport. Who was the Sharks player? Who are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? Morris says, Broncos are lacking experience. Absolutely. A few more seasons, they should be okay. What do you reckon? I think you're right in regards to their lacking experience. In a few more years, they could be all right. But you've got to remember that a few more years, Adam Reynolds is now 33 years old, 34 years old. Right? So the guy that you are designing everything around, you kind of need to be successful now. Like, the Broncos are trying to buy to be successful. Other teams like the Panthers waited. The Titans are trying to wait. Whether that works out or not, it's another question. The Sharks, they've kind of bought, but they're all very young. They've bought a really older guy here in Reynolds, and he's still a fantastic player, don't get me wrong, but you kind of need immediate success here, otherwise it will end up being a bit of a bummer, a bit of a kind of, it was great while it lasted, but now what do we do? Reynolds is retiring next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tough one with the Broncos. Barack says, I don't even know what's happening between Staggs and Shark Centre. Staggs and Talakai, they're just very good centres, basically. This is literally just a battle between the centres. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. Elmo says, I'm going to say Sharks 28-18. I like it. I want a good game tonight. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Broncos give it a crack here tonight. I want to see the Broncos give it a crack. Also, I want to throw this out to Corey Oates. Obviously, he's not exactly a young pup anymore. Selwyn Cobbo, he's not even going to play wing. He'll go in the fullback role. And will he be able to do that? I think so. But, what's going to happen there? The six is just a shambles. The front row, Payne Haas has alerted his manager that, things are not exactly right there. I think he's listening to, well, not listening to me, but I think he understands kind of the thought process that I'm under right now. And people are going to say, you're a Titans fan, you're biased. I'm not biased here, man. I think that a successful Broncos is a successful NRL. I think the Broncos coming back into the league and being a very successful team will be very beneficial for the NRL as a whole, and as a sport, and as an entity, as a competition, as a tournament around the world. So I want the Broncos to be back and being better. But I just don't necessarily buy into their long-term plan right now. I don't see what necessarily... Well, Broncos fans are going to believe this regardless. Right? They have to. It's like a Titans fan. I have to believe the process that we're going with. But from an outsider's perspective here, I just don't buy into the long-term process. Tanner Schultz says, I'm a Broncos fan, but we're not wrong. Well, that's the thing. Like, it's good that you can understand that, because a lot of Broncos fans would think that I'm biased when I'm not. I'm just giving you kind of the thought process of maybe a different perspective. Like, Reynolds, they need to be kind of successful now, because he's 31 years old already. Ryan Sims says the Highlanders will absolutely crunch Fiji during Fiji. I completely disagree. I completely and utterly disagree. I think that's a ridiculously stupid comment. Gregory John says Payne Haas will be a rooster. Watch this space. That's a big call. They would need some... Oh, well, we all know about their sombrero, to be honest with you. 5 minutes to go until the kickoff, guys. It's going to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you. Let's see if we can get to 16,500 tonight. I think we're about 20 subscribers away. I think we're roughly 20 away from 16,500 when I last saw. So, yeah, let's see if we can... Let's see if we can get to that tonight. I don't know why it keeps the green screen keeps messing up tonight. Like, a bit more brighter. And see, now it's fine again. But when I think maybe because I'm wearing a black singlet. Maybe because I'm pale. I've actually got a tan. I don't know why I said that. But maybe because, I don't know, I might have to wear a t-shirt on. I don't know. I've got the gun show out. George Ball says a big battle with the Brisbane Sharks player. Yeah. Mr. Lawton says Cronulla, either Titans or Roosters. He won't be. Payne Haas won't be going to the Titans. Payne Haas won't be going to the Titans, sir. No way. No, not a chance. Not a chance at all. Not a chance at all. Firstly, we don't have the money for that. Secondly, our forwards are fine. It's our backs that are the problem right now. It's our backs that need to work out for the attack. That's what the issue is. Nothing to do with Payne. Payne Haas won't be going to the Gold Coast. Average Broncos fans don't care if Broncos will lose or win. I'm just glad to see them play in real life. Good stuff, man. Is this your first ever game? Well, if so, congratulations, man. Hope you have a good time. Wolby says, yeah, Sims fitting into the Bellamy squad. Oh, that'll be dangerous. It should be, yeah. That'll be really good. That's a really good signing, in my personal opinion. Will just says, I want this game to be competitive and not a blowout. I want every game to be competitive and not a blowout. Even Titans games. You know, it makes it exciting. It makes it better content here because I'm excited. And it means just a better competition. It means that we have closer competition. You know, any blowout is shithouse. That Warriors versus Storm game last week was disgusting. Like, it was simply disgusting, right? It's exciting because we get to drop the Fiddy bomb, but we shouldn't. That's why it was so exciting. We don't want to see a Fiddy bomb get dropped every week. It's just dead. You know, we want that to build up the anticipation, the excitement to build up and over time, and you really want to drop that 50 bomb and then it will light the chat up. And it's a special moment, right? If it happened again this week, it's kind of not the same moment. Next week, not the same moment. Give it a month or 2 months, then maybe it's like, okay, well, yeah, shit, yeah, this is exciting. And then it'll happen and go bang, 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 bang. The chat will light up. It's awesome. D Jen, all the way from BKRsport USA. Hello, D. Hello, D. All the way over there in BKRsport USA. D is a Cubs fan that watches baseball with us on the other channel. Says, hi, BK. I was watching videos of rugby, so it's like American football, but no protection on the guys like over here. Do they ever get hurt in a major way? They tackle? Yes. So if you're watching the game tonight, it is pretty hectic compared to NFL. So NFL, you can tackle differently, and you can tackle, I guess, heavier, like around the neck and like up top and coat hanger people. But here, yeah, there's no padding. You tackle around the waist. If you go above the head, it's a penalty to the other team. And yeah, basically, it's just running at each other and trying to put the ball over the line. You can't just run past the try line, which is the end zone for NFL. You have to put the ball down on the ground on that other side. So you have to pass the ball backwards, though. You can't pass the ball forwards. Not like NFL there. You got to pass the ball backwards, and then you have to run forwards. If you pass it forwards, forward pass, the other team will get the ball. Peter Booth says, who do you reckon is the best NRL player? Nathan Cleary. Tanner Schultz says, Broncos were looking to sign Joey Manu last year. If they did, they would be a team to worry about. No, they wouldn't be, because that's a centre. No, I'm sorry, Tanner. I disagree. I'm not meaning to have a go at you here. I'm just saying, no, that's not true, because they need their spine players right now. They have an average fullback, like, okay, Tamari Martin, cool. Like, okay, you know, they've got Tyson Gamble, who is like probably fourth string or third string in the Broncos, mind you. Albert Kelly was the guy there, and Billy Walters is probably the guy there, but they want to put him into the 9 because they don't like Jake Turpin, and they're going to put into Tyson Gamble into the 6, and then Billy Walters to the 9 to kind of work in both in, which is kind of interesting. I disagree. It's like the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs aren't fixing their spine. The Bulldogs are only buying second rowers and bonus positions. You need to lay the foundation on your forwards, right? So buy the forwards. But if you don't get a 9 for Jerry Marshall King, or you rely on Matt and Burton, like Matt Duffy wasn't wanted by a single team in the league, and they went and bought him. Like, that's not going to sort your issues out. You know, their 7 is Carl Flanagan. Okay, he was dropped for a reason, but now he's been playing okay, but they're still getting beaten by a lot of points. And it's like, okay, I understand they're on the rebuild and they're on the right path. They are on the right path, but teams need to start thinking more about buying their spine and not just random backs in the centres and wingers or forwards in the second row and whatnot, because you really need, that's the direction is going to come from your hooker and your halves. You know, the fullback is for stability and for explosiveness. Your hooker and your halves are more for creativity, direction of play, and to understand kind of where to go forward. It really is odd that people have this fascination that Josh Adokar goes to the Bulldogs now, so that means they're going to be a good team. Like, that was never going to be the way, and that's what a lot of people thought pre-season. I had to keep saying, no, it's not what's going to be. He's a bonus, he's a winger, cool, thank you, appreciate ya, but, you know, you need to, your halves and your hooker are who get him the ball there, and they don't really have great halves and hooker. So that's the reason why I knew that Josh Adokar was going to be fine, but there's still a long way to go. So the Sharks are walking out right now, guys. Mulatalo last week had a great game, 2 tries. He had like 200 metres. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. He had a good game too. Him and Talakai went bang, 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 bang. Logan Finlay says, would you be happy if someone like Schneider went to your Titans? No. I would want somebody like Munster. And I know this sounds like, oh, of course you want Munster. But Munster is experienced. He knows how to do it. He knows he would be able to direct Toby around. So, no, I wouldn't. Because Schneider is just effectively another young bloke, realistically. Or another guy with a lack of experience. Anthony says, God bless you, brother. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you. We're here every single day, man. Not tomorrow, though. We'll be on BKRsport USA for the Cubs tomorrow in the day. But I will not be streaming tomorrow night on this channel because I will be at the Titans versus Panthers game. So I won't have time to get back for the Rabbitohs versus Manly game right after. So, yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. But it will be a good night tomorrow night, and the vlog will come out on Monday for that Titans versus Panthers game, absolutely. Get my wife's name out your mouth says, Manu can play fullback though at least. You're not going to be relying on Manu as a fullback, man. I wouldn't be relying on Manu as a fullback there. But Broncos here we go, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, bang, bang, let's get it. Jet Taylor says centers and wingers don't influence the team. Like Adokar, they got him and people thought that'd make him a top 8 team, but it won't. You need the 1, 6, and 7, and 9. Absolutely. And 13. The lock is definitely a position now that you do have to think about as your spine. And, I reckon you could probably put your foot out there, the Sharkies. But Toby Rudolph here, gets slapped in the tackle. So game's on the way here, and Toby Rudolph brings it out of the 5. Blake Brayley, left-hand side. See a super guy, and he's going to get slammed by Tony Staggs. First ball. There we go, guys. I told you. I'm telling you, Staggs is going to have a good game tonight. I feel like Staggs is going to win this battle. There are levels to this, baby, and I'm pretty certain that Talakai went up against Morgan Harper last week, and I'm pretty certain that battle is a little bit different to Tony Staggs. So if that first run there by Talakai was anything to go by, I definitely believe that I could be seeing Staggs win this battle, but obviously very early. That's just one run there, right there. Whoopi says, Bellamy knows what he wants his team to look like. He just cherry picks his pieces, and that's why he's a GOAT. I agree. So Broncos now get the ball here 30 minutes out from their own line. They're going to bring this one back out to about the 30. Good run, but good tackle there with the Sharkies as well. DJ says, I agree, but there was somewhere online you can watch for free, but I lost the name. I think it's VIPbox.tv if you're asking for a free stream of this one. Logan Finlay says, your forwards decide if you win, your halves decide by how much. Absolutely. Been saying that all season. See you guys on the streams. Dave Trace is present and raring for a good call, mate. Get up and at him, son. We're going to have a great call here, sir. Absolutely. Peter Booth says, I finished football training. Thank you for letting us know. So fit tackle of the Broncos. They're 40 metres out here from the line. Payne Haas. Every single week he's in my team of the week just because simply he's just that good, man. He just makes so many metres, so many offloads, so many tackle breaks. He's just a machine. He's Payne Haas, so expecting him to have another good game here against the Sharkies tonight. A team that I think their forwards are good, but I still think Payne Haas should be able to monster them. Talakai again, monstered in the runs. He'll get taken down to the 15 here. Ozlife says, hello boys, hello Ozlife, how we doing? By the way, to the 4 people who joined up as a member on Wednesday or Tuesday when we did the In the Sheds podcast, I really do appreciate you. Obviously, if you had to follow me on Instagram, BKRsport, I did thank you, but on those restream ones, here we go, Jesse Ramian here, taken down 35 minutes out, 4th tackle. On those restream podcasts, I don't actually get to see when someone donates or as a member until I see after the stream, so thank you very much for the support, guys, and I did really appreciate it. Mr. D Books says, my chat is going to be delayed if I chat because you're about 20 seconds ahead. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do, my guy. So it's 37.5 minutes to go here of the first half. TTV Gamer says, are you going to let us see the vid? Due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal. So your there that kind of sounds like I'm being shit by not showing you should be you should pretty much understand that it's illegal to show you the game footage. So no, we will not be showing you the game footage. Second tackle here, penalty the Broncos. Oh, they're going to take a quick tap in. Tyson Gamble's away. Tyson Gamble's away here. Oh, no, they're going to come back. Oh, my God, they're going to come back here. I don't know what happened. They allowed it, and then they stopped it. Oh, there must have been a player in front. There. Wow. That was nearly a try there for Tyson Gamble, but it gets luckily for the Sharkies there, they're going to call this one back, and they'll take the penalty. Jeez, nearly got away there. Well, he did get away. It was just unlucky with the Broncos that they had a player in front of him. So, yes, Selwyn Cobbo was in front of him. Yeah, it's the right call. It's the right call there by the referee. Melm said, is a fitty bomb on the cards tonight? I don't think so, man. I think it's going to be a close game. You should know, Melm, I did my members tipping. My members tipping video came out about 2 hours ago, so I did show you who I tipped, and I took the Sharkies 1-12. Considering you remember now, thank you to last week. How about that fitty bomb? It's actually really hot tonight. I'm going to put this fan on in a second. So Adam Reynolds here from the left-hand side, 30 metres out, and he will put the ball to about the 47. Well, not a great kick at all, actually. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just going to put this fan on me because it's super hot here. Super hot here tonight. I don't know what it is. It's super hot. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're talking. Beautiful. So 36 minutes to go first half. Broncos here get the first attack of the game. We have not seen an attack so far from either of these teams, realistically. And now we're going to see the Broncos go on the... They're going to go on the abusive. They're going to go on the abusive here. Average Broncos fans, it's time to watch the game. All right, bro. Greg Johnson, what's with Cobbo's hair? Twit. Greg John doesn't like the old attempted mullet man. It's not the mullet man, though. It's just like B-grade mullet man. That's a terrible kick from Reynolds. That is a shocking kick from Reynolds, and the Sharks get the ball here 1 metre out. That is literally on third tackle, or fourth tackle. Talakai gets taken out again here. Talakai's getting monstered, guys. I told you it could happen. Nico Hines couldn't pass the ball here. Good defense so far, the Broncos, but keeping them down here about the 10. Greg Johnson, that's right. Alex says Stags with Talakai will be interesting tonight. I don't think it will be. I think that Stags is the better player. I think that people are going on the hype wagon. And I think that Talakai is a hard-running ball player. But I think that Stags is the better centre. I think that people have gone off it because they've obviously jumped on the hype wagon. But right-hand side here, Sharks here. We're going to break it down. No one was following up. It's going to be fit tackle. It's fit tackle. What are they doing? No, Kyle says, I remember didn't see the tips. Well, they're out there. Jump on the BKRsport community page, sir. Somebody says after Monday night, basically anything can happen, even if it's another Freddy bomber. Oh, no. Not a Freddy bomb. Elmo says Stags and Talakai was way overhyped. I disagree. I don't think it was way overhyped. I think that it was warranted, considering that obviously they're the two informed centres of the game. Specifically Talakai, obviously, going up against a Stags, who we know is one of the better players in the game itself. But I do think that people misunderstood the situation and thought that it was going to be this crazy. I could easily see this being a dull battle between the two, or Stags just simply winning, which right now he's winning the battle currently. Left-hand side here, Gamble kicks it through, terrible kick, and this is why he shouldn't be the 6. That's why he shouldn't be the 6, and they're away, the Sharkies, and they're away! William Gainey to the 30! He's at the 40! He's attack on the inside here! Payne Haas stops him! He goes, he's got the 40 now! He's going to be 35, he's going to be 40 minutes out. That was a great run there by the Sharkies, William Gainey. That was a great run there by the William Kearney there. So left-hand side here, it's going to be Jesse Ramian. Ramian now, 30 minutes out. Dasmate says, most casuals didn't know who Talakai was a week ago. Yeah, most people didn't know who Talakai was last year. Obviously, he actually has been in the centres before, guys, and disappointed. He wasn't that good earlier. But then again, it's a different team this year for the Sharks, so he's getting a lot better ball. His ball is getting a lot better. But this is why Tyson Gamble shouldn't be in the team. Left-hand side here, William Kennedy, Talakai knock on. Talakai knock on there. That's what happens when you pressure. Stags is pressuring him in the line. So Talakai will drop the ball there. And this is why this is going to be a Katoni Stags victory in this game, in my personal opinion. There are levels to this, guys. Just because you have a good game 2 weeks in a row doesn't mean that you are now the best centre in the game. He's still a very good player, and he's still probably going to get a lot done tonight. He may even score a try at some point. But Stags is a major step up from Morgan Harper. Jay Ray says, let's go Stags. Absolutely. Dasmate says, that's right. Average Broncos fan says, damn it, I'm sitting with all the Sharks fan. I don't believe you're at the game, average Broncos fan. Melm says, if Broncos win 13 plus, I'll buy you a beer and pie at Magic Round Saturday. Oh, a beer and a pie. Yes, yeah, I will say yes to that. But I don't want the Bronx to win 13 plus. And neither do you, Melm, if you want to have any chance of making the top 8, to be honest with you. But then again, all right, so Melm, here we go. What's this Melm bet? All right. So, Bronx 13 plus. If this happens, it's not going to happen, brother. Boys. Oh, that's going to be an offload there, and they'll be taken down here at the 40. Boys, pie plus beer at Magic Round. Oh, that's unreal. That's still 2 weeks away. Well, that's only 2 weeks away, to be fair, is Magic Round. I'll be at the Saturday games, as you know. Bulldogs top 8. Hey, Mel, I'm just trying to be positive here for you, all right, champion? So fit tackle now. Reynolds will put that ball in the air. Well done. He didn't kick it on third tackle this time. And Sharks will bring this one easily away here to about 15 metres out from their own line. Jet tells us from the runs he's had so far, Stags seem far superior to Talakai, but it is early. It is very early. It's very early. I'm just saying that this is what I've been saying to you guys literally all week. And penalty to the Sharkies. And this is the thing. He could easily score a try, Talakai or not. He could easily score a try, and I'd still say, depending on what we've seen so far, the Stags are going to be the winner of the battle. Because I believe the Stags are the better centre. I just think that Talakai is on some red-hot form right now. But Talakai is a better defender. Tim Hall's a Para since Para 2023. Ah, true. Okay, well, that's going to be tough. Well, 2023, so you're not even backing in your team this year. Wow. So Tim Hall isn't even backing his Parramatta team in this year. They're going to lose Reid Marnie. And, that's another knock on here for the Sharkies. Another knock on here for the Sharkies. No, it's play on. It's play on here for the Sharks. What? How's it not a knock on? What happened there? Right hand side of the Sharkies. The Sharkies! Oh, 4 minutes out of the line. Second tackle now. 31 minutes to go here. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty here. No, it's going to be a knock on. Sharks are knocking the ball on a lot here tonight. There you go. So Cameron McInnes will knock the ball on there, and that is on him. That is on him. That is on him. So I swear Moylan touches that for a knock on, and I think he knocked it on again. But then they're going to say this is a not play the ball there by McInnes. You got to blame you got to blame the attacker there. You know, it's their responsibility to get up. It's their responsibility. Yeah, you're saying a lot in the chat for someone that's at the game. Yeah, I don't believe it might be the game. To be fair, he might be. He might get around him. He did lose his lollies, Jet Taylor. You are right. He did buy a bunch of lollies, and unfortunately, the lollies were not able to be consumed. But you know what can be consumed? The like button right now. Guys, 30 minutes to go here of the first half. Hit that thumbs up button. Punch that subscribe button. And don't forget BKRsport USA. We're going to be there for the Cubbies to beat the Atlanta Braves tomorrow at 9:20 in the morning. We'll be doing that one. Reynolds here. Right-hand side to Murray Martin. Martin here. It's sad because Cobbo. Cobbo back on the inside on third tackle. No, bro. No. And the Sharks give me away here. William Candy's been pounding the Broncos. Yeah, absolutely. But I want to throw this out there. Don't kick the ball on third tackle. Just want to throw this out there. Do not kick the ball on third tackle. That is just dumb as shit from Cobbo there. Do not kick the ball on third tackle. That was great play for the Broncos. Get the ball to Selwyn. Cobbo out to the right-hand side. And then kicks the ball back on the inside there. And it's kind of shoulder to shoulder. That's a bit of a dodgy penalty there. That's a very dodgy penalty, in my opinion. I think that's kind of shoulder to shoulder. But it is what it is. I'm not too upset about that. Kieran Young says, hey, BKR, how's it going? It's going. It is going. Jess Shoughton says Broncos will win. Well, good luck. Good luck, because they usually start off pretty well, don't they? Buccaneers are soft. I agree. I think that was a bit more shoulder to shoulder, to be honest with you. Jimmy James said that was legal. Yeah, I agree. But I think if the Sharks challenged it, they would have lost the challenge, because I think that the bunker would have still called that as a penalty. But I agree. I think that was legal. Yeah, it was shoulder to shoulder. And it was definitely Tony Staggs milking that. And that's a forward pass for the Broncos. Yeah, forward pass. Absolutely. That is absolutely forward there. This game is full of errors right now. This game is absolutely full of errors. Ansplit said, I don't even talk when I'm watching most Sharks games. This guy is commenting casually at the game. Yeah, fair. Tarek plays, they want Sharks to win, so the Roosters don't go to 9th and Broncos go to 6th. As a Titans fan, I will agree. I just got a message saying, one look at Gamble, you just want to punch him. He does just look like a flop. He does. He does. And the only reason people say that as well is that, one, he does look like a bit of a flop, but two, he also talks a lot of shit for a guy who's not that great. You know, and that's the thing. Like, if you're going to talk shit, you're going to understand that you're going to have people coming for you. And you're going to have to understand that, people of other teams will not like you. Look at Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Look at who else is there? Carlos Tevez at Man City. So third tackle here for the Sharkies, left-hand side, and they'll get taken down. He 45 metres out, fourth tackle. Mr. D Books says Broncos are getting some acting advice from the Brisbane Roar. Brisbane Roar, are they going well right now? I haven't paid attention to the A-League all season, bro. All season. I haven't looked at the A-League all season. Jonathan Manson with a $10 dono. Look at this man go. Bing, bing, brah, brah, boom. Thank you very much to Jonathan Manson with the $10 dono. You are a legend, sir. Thank you very much. And US as well. I hope you're also on BKRsport USA, Jonathan. So second tackle here, but yes, that is very appreciated. Thank you very much. So second tackle now with the Broncos. They're 20 metres out. Who do you go for, Jonathan? Are you a Broncos fan, Sharks fan, or just an NRL fan? Melon says, unfortunately, Tarek plays. The Dogs will beat the Roosters on Saturday, so it doesn't matter. Well, I thought you were laughing at the Bulldogs to make the top 8 just before, and now you think you're going to beat the Chookies? You think you're going to beat the Drooksters, and you're laughing at making the top 8 before? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, sir? Sachin Guns is fair enough, to be honest. Gamble's face does piss me off. It does. It does, in fact, do that. Jonathan Manners' Panthers tomorrow, 13 plus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So Sharks here, they're going to be 15 metres out. William Candy with the ball. You make me go from liking you to not liking you that quickly, Jonathan. How dare you? How dare you? His life says his mullet's not even pretty like little puppy. Little puppy got the best mullet in the game. That's the best mullet man in the business, baby. The mullet man. You ever tried the mullet? That's a penalty here, the Sharks. Absolutely. That's absolutely a penalty to the Sharks. There's no way that wasn't. How did they not give that as a penalty there? So Jesse Raymond here brings his ball to the 45, third tackle. Ansplit says, it triggers me when people donate over $5 instead of becoming a member. So Jesse Raymond here, left-hand side. I think a lot of people don't understand what you get with the membership. That's probably why. But Jesse Raymond's going to get a 6 again here. Inside the 10 for the Broncos. Here we go. Here we go, left-hand side now. First tackle gives it off to Toby Rudolph. They're 20 metres out here from the line. Jet tells the best mullet in the game, best mullet in the world, Papa has. Little Puppy has the best mullet in the world, in the game, in history, sir. In history. But I think it's just obviously common knowledge at this point. So right-hand side now gives it up to Matt Moylan. Moylan here gives it off to Kennedy. Kennedy! Oh, I think it's a knock-on. Yep, that'll be another knock-on. Knock on over here and a knock on over there. A knock on here, knock on there, knock on everywhere. It's the Sharks and Broncos, to be honest with you. I can't even say just the Sharks. It's the Sharks and Broncos. This game has just been knock on after knock on after knock on after knock on. Shadow Official says, BK, are you in the USA because you say BKRsport USA? No, I'm at Suncorp Stadium right now, mate. See? Woo! Woohoo! See the fires going off. Woo! I'm right here, man. I'm here at Suncorp Stadium. Come on, champion. You've got to understand. BKRsport USA is a channel. That's our second channel. That is all USA sports. That's why I keep saying BKRsport USA. Because I'm currently here at Suncorp Stadium, mate. Second girl says, Mullet Man's the only man that can pull off a mullet. You'd hope that Mullet Man could pull off a mullet. You would hope that a man nicknamed Mullet Man would be able to pull off a mullet. Absolutely. Wolvie says, BK still can't believe Dragons let McInnes walk. The guy did an ACL, to be fair. So Broncos now riding. So actually, no, he walked. He left beforehand, didn't he? Well, McInnes hasn't done anything for the Sharkies, though. And especially after the ACL, it's very difficult to come back from. And I don't think he's really been at his best since. Buckham's the best mullet of all time. Bulldog belongs to Warwick Kappa. No. We're going to have to go with recency bias here, mate. We're going with recency bias. Don't ever disrespect a man named Mullet Man. But Warwick Kappa did have a great mullet. Left-hand side with the Broncos, Tyson Gamble. He's the worst mullet in the business. He got taken down 45 metres out. You're just like a Wish version. You're like an Alibaba version of the mullet man, Pappenhausen. So right-hand side here, fourth tackle, gives it off to Hetherington. Hetherington to Corey Jensen. Jensen will get taken down here at the 40. Declan Smith says, Origin game at Suncorp tonight. Shush, Declan. Shush. I don't know what you're talking about. You sounding crazy over here, man. Broncos knock on. And that's going to be Sharky's ball. Powell says, hi, bro, from Poland. 63. I don't know why you keep saying 63. Why do you keep betting on over 63 points in games? Because over 63 points is a lot of points. But if you are betting over 63, then your score is not going to be happening here today. To be fair, McInnes' position is 9. Kind of disagree. I think he actually is more of a 13. He's more of a nuggety 13, man. But I can understand. Like, obviously, he did play more 9. He was 9 at the Dragons. I'm pretty certain he grew up playing the 13 role. Logan Finlay says, Panthers have to play bad once. Hope for your sake it's against the Titans. If not hope for my sake, it will happen. Nico Hines now right inside, gives it off, and it's going to be Britton Akora slammed down. Good tackle there by Herbie Farnworth. And who's in number 11? Is that Kurt Capewell? No, I think Capewell's 12. No, it is 11. Kurt Capewell, yeah. X-Factor says, this is an error fest. The fit tackle options haven't been great. This has been a shockingly bad game right now, but at least it's a close game. Both teams look scrappy, Dane DeVito says. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So fit tackle now. That's going to be a polar difference to when the Titans come out and just win 54-0 over the Panthers tomorrow. They're like, William Kennedy! Oh, fit tackle, can't get the ball away. That was an unreal bounce there for William Kennedy, by the way. He just unfortunately couldn't get the ball away. Oh, my God. That was super close. That was super duper close. Star Wars Fanboy says, honestly, nothing better than Thursday night footy with the BKRsport. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. We'll be back again on Saturday. And that's what are the games on Saturday, actually? What are the games on Saturday? This is a terrible game right now, by the way. Like, this is a terrible game right now. Alice says, Paul Gallen playing. No, Paul Gallen's not playing, but thankfully Eddinghausen has been returned to this team. Andrew Eddinghausen has been returned to the team. It's fantastic to see. Jimmy Maloney obviously returns. That's a really good, half and wing pairing there. And with Mick Ennis in the team, I don't think the Broncos can win tonight. 40-20 attempt here for the Broncos, though. But Eddinghausen's back. It's going to be a really easy bring back here. Really easy bring back. And, it's unfortunate that Preston Campbell won't be playing here for the Sharkies tonight. But they do have Nathan. Nathan, what's his name again? What's that guy's Nathan? He played one good game. What's his name? Nathan something. Remember he had that one try and everyone, Talakai, offloads, right inside. McInnes taken down here 30 metres out. Nathan who? Who was the Nathan? No, Tolkate's not playing tonight, Melm. You silly, Melm. Who's the Nathan guy that I'm talking about here? Nathan something. Shit, I can't think of his name. Fourth tackle now, left-hand side. Gives it off to Rudolph. Rudolph here goes, that's going to be obstruction if he goes behind him. Gardner. Lucas is Nathan Gardner. Exactly right. That's the one. Nathan Gardner. Hines here gives it off to Rudolph. Rudolph here to Moylan. Moylan here, 10 minutes out. Kicks it through on fifth tackle. Oh my God, Broncos. Oh my God. Oh my God, Broncos. Holy shit, Broncos. Oh my God. So Brett Kamali will score a try here for the Cronulla Sharks. And that is woeful defense from the Broncos. Like, that is... I didn't even know it was fit tackle for one. But secondly, Rudolph, what is this defense? What? No. Jet tells us, and it's a shithousery award to the Broncos. It is a wowzers of a defensive play there. So the Sharkies will be up 6-0 here. This game is just terrible right now, but at least we're having a fun time here. So we're 20 minutes to go, the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, smack it right now. Let's get to 100 likes on this stream. I know we can. Slap it. Let's get to 100 likes, and the Sharkies will take a 6-0 lead here. So hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. If you don't subscribe, guys, unfortunately, your team will lose every single game from here on out. I'm putting the curse on you. I do it every week. If you do not subscribe, this is why we've got 16,000 subscribers, man. Because people are too scared that their team's going to lose every single time because they know the curse works. So Nico Hines there will slap it on through, and there we go. Bulldogs fans, this is why you need to subscribe, because this is why you haven't. This is why you haven't been winning. Shadow Official says, what plays will the Broncos move if they win, or if Sharks, what plays will they move? Broncos will not win this game. So, if Broncos won this game, they would go to 8th. They literally got one spot, and because they've got a minus 39 points differential. Just remember that. Minus 39 points differential. If they lose this game, if they lost by more than 16 points, they'll go below the Dragons, and the Dragons won't have even played. If they lose by roughly 25 points, 26 points, they'll go below the Warriors. And that's it. The lowest they can go is 11th. The highest they can go is 8th. The highest they could go, technically, if they won by 70. No, they'd have to win by 90 to go above the Cowboys. The highest realistic spot is above Manly at 7th, but they would need to win by 45 points to do that. So, effectively, 8th to 11th. Wolfie says, was that defense worse than AFB versus Cowboys? No. Well, that wasn't even the worst. The Cowboys have been worse defenders than that AFB. So, Talakai's still going here. What? Second tackle at the 30. No. That AFB try that he gave up was not anywhere near as bad as what a try we saw in that same game for BKRmy, and also another try against the Raiders the week after for the Cowboys. So right inside of the Sharkies, Nico Hines here. Oh no, this defense right now, that was, for a team, the Broncos have actually been doing good defense this year. That's really odd that they gave up that defensive try just then. So fifth tackle now for the Sharkies. They're going to be 34 metres out even the line. NRL Super King, subscribe to BKRsport. Appreciate you, dude. I was about to say something else, and then you just popped up on the screen. Appreciate. Oh no. Oh, it's Broncos. Oh no, I can't deal with you right now. I can't. Why would you let that bounce? They're lucky that they caught that. Why on earth would they let that bounce? Sharks here, keep them down 4 minutes out. They're going to take me a goal here. 3 minutes out. Why would you let that bounce there? Big Bopper says Bulla Blaze, Bulla. So upset missed the Fitty Bomb game. You did. Also got Peachy and Jason Stevens as my co-man of the match. Peachy, look, he's unfortunately not been having the greatest of year. But Jason Stevens really has been pulling the weight along for the Sharkies. Yeah, he has been. So, it's been fantastic to see. But Nathan Gardner really is holding down that fullback spot as we speak. Deception Kelly says that BKRmy try is going to win most shithouse try of the year. Yeah, absolutely. If I wasn't going to get copyrighted by the NRL, I would literally do something like that. I would literally do a video like that, but unfortunately the NRL don't like to be nice sometimes. A lot of the time. But can also be nice sometimes. Not a lot of the time, but sometimes. Julian Gross says, it's kind of a boring game, but really entertaining, if that makes sense. Kind of. I know it makes sense, but Talakai gets taken down here at the halfway point. Get my wife's name out your mouth. Is Fecky or Barber playing? They're in my multi. Barber's not playing. Why would you put it in the multi? William Candy right inside. Just be silly. William Candy's away here. Right hand side. More. Siona Kotoa dropping a ball. And it's another knock on over here. Oh, knock on over here. Oh, it's a knock on over here for the Sharkies. There's so many knock-ons. Just so many knock-ons here. That was a great play there by William Kennedy. If Katoni catches that, I think he gets the ball back on. No, sorry, Katoa catches that. He gets the ball back on Jesse Ramey, and it would have been one-on-one with the fullback. But obviously, Sonic Katoa, he dropping the lollies. No more lollies, boys. No more lollies. No more lollies, boys. Sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. No more lollies. Richie Blackton says full-time score. Sharks 26, the Broncos 10. Sammy says Broncos the second half team. They're one of their... oh, no. Don't encourage him, please. Don't encourage Mr. D-Books. I'm not even going to read his comment out because I know what he's just said. Alex says the only exciting part about this game is the stream. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to complain. I'm not even going to argue it. Not even going to argue it there. As of course says, it'll be good if the Gold Coast Titans win against Panthers this weekend. It will be great when we win. The Broncos are away. Kurt Capewell with a great run through. Adam Reynolds. No, his second tackle, Capewell. No. No! No! No, Kurt Capewell! No! No! No, no! No, no! And then they give a penalty! And then they give a penalty away! And then they give a penalty away! The Broncos break through the line, Kurt Capewell kicks it on second, and then they have the audacity to give away a penalty. That will do me. That will do me. I'm a Titans fan reaction like this, lads. Like, I'm a Titans fan reaction like this. Wilby says Capewell thought he was Slater. Was that game at Queensland? The Billy Slater try? Was that at Queensland? Was that in... I think that was in Queensland, wasn't it? Oh, Sharkies here. If they score here, then I'm just going to face plant myself. I can't even speak English. I'm that disappointed in what Capewell just did. The Broncos have kicked on second and third tackle, I think 4 times already in this game. Blake Harris should have just kicked a field goal. So yeah, just do a Jai Arrow special. Oh no, Broncos. William Kennedy. Kennedy's looking like he's going to have a good game here. Wildred said Capewell doesn't have the burners he thought he has. It was second tackle. Oh my God, is that another knock on? Oh my God, they're going to say it's going to be a knock on here against the Sharks. You're joking. I'm close to having an aneurysm, man. I'm holding down the aneurysm. Stop it, man, please. Please, they're going to challenge this, and I think it does go backwards, but please stop knocking the ball on. Please stop knocking the ball on. Tony DeVeres is shocking. This is wild right now how poor this game is. But it's close, so it is exciting. But it's also poor. That's gone. That's been a knock-on for 108 years. That's been a knock-on for 113, 14 years. That has been a knock-on for 114 years, guys. It does technically go backwards, but this has been a knock-on for 114 years. Like, it's just a fact. This is... Man. Like, this has been a knock-on for 114 years. Please call the knock-on. Please call the knock-on. Yep. Knock-on. Correct call. Correct call. That has been called as a knock-on from the 114 years that the NRL Rugby League has been a thing. Melvin says, I've enjoyed every minute of this game so far. Shush, please. Bundy Boy says it went forward from the point when he touched it. It's been a knock-on for 114 years. Jimmy Bill says, Knights aren't going to give me much joy this year. The Broncos will, though. Muppets. Yeah, look, Jimmy Bill, unfortunately, your Knights aren't going to be doing too well this year. I don't give them too much of a chance against the... Don't give them too much of a chance tomorrow on Sunday either against the Storm. We will stream that game, though. And it says Broncos fans would have said robbed if that wasn't a knock-on. Yeah, they would have blamed that as the reason they lost, absolutely. All right, so, Broncos taken down here at the 30. Chris House's Sharks by 12 off the point, but thoughts on Joseph Parker versus Joyce winner fights pretty much sealed. For some reason, I can't even think of what you're saying there, but that's going to be a knock-on here against the Broncos. That shall be a knock-on there against Broncos. Mr. D-Book says 4 pass. I'm pretty sure it was a knock-on, wasn't it? This is a terrible game right now, guys. This is a genuinely terrible game. This is shocking. Levitt says this match has been ugly. This has been a terrible game. Blake Harris says knock-on, holy shit. This is wild how many knock-ons we've seen in this game. Game of the round so far. It has been the game of the round so far. You are right. Exactly right, Jordan. There's a knock-on over here. There's a knock-on over there. There's a knock-on everywhere. Oh, that's a nice play here for the Sharks, though. Nico Hines back on the inside here. Nico Hines still going here. Taken down to 30. Are we going to see a knock-on, though? I'm feeling like a knock-on is coming. Rock infringement, 6 again there for the Sharkies. It gives it off here to Teague Wilton. It gives it off to Toby Rudolph, who will get taken down at 30. Which is uglier, McInnes the game or Eels Anzac jersey? Oh, bro, we don't need to go and have a crack at McInnes there. Oh, forward pass. Oh, my God. 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 It's a forward pass. Bro, this is trash. Like, bro, what is doing here, lads? Come on, man. This is Titans-Tigers all over again. This is Titans-Tigers all over again, ladies and gentlemen. This is terrible. The winner of this game is the person who didn't watch the first half right now. There's still 50 minutes for this to change. X-Factor says, can we drop a feedy bomb if there's feedy errors? No. No, you can't. Ozlife says they need to find composure. I need to find composure watching this game. I need to find composure. That's a penalty to the Broncos too. Oh my dearie me. Sharks. Oh, this is painful at this point. It's painful, man. This is just painful at this point, man. Come on, dude. This is horrific, 47 Colton says. So Broncos now, they're going to kick the ball to about the third. Good kick, actually, to the 30 there. To the 30. Thank you very much to Caleb Berthelson for subscribing. Appreciate you, dude. X-Factor says, come on, Kate, well, cross the white line, you muppet. Jeez. Oh, yeah, who do you have again? You got Nikora, Talakai, and Catewell. Well, it's not looking like a high-scoring game right now. Colin Kennedy says, hi, hello, Colin. So left-hand side now, Payne Haas will get taken down 10 metres out, second tackle. Sammy says, fortunately, the chat stream and cheesy puns help me tolerate the ball fest going on right now. Well, right now, the Broncos might score here. Right-hand side gives it off to... who's the number 17 there, the Broncos? I'm not really too sure. 5 metres out now. 17 is Keenan Palasha. So right inside, Broncos! Oh no! Oh no! We haven't just seen another knock on. No! We've just seen another knock on. We have just seen another knock on. Bro, can you imagine paying for a ticket to this game right now? Jet Tails says, I feel like second guessing my life after this half. Yikes. Jet Tails was going to eat those lollies. Well, you can eat them, but they're on the floor, mate. They're on the floor. You know, you got to eat them off the floor, mate. Get my wife to make your mouth. I was about to read your comment, and then you retracted it. You mouth it. D says, what's a knock-on? So a knock-on, D, this is the worst game for you to be watching rugby league on, by the way. This is one of the worst games you could watch. But a knock-on is where you have the ball and you drop it forward. Literally drop it forward, right? So it's effectively a forward pass, but it's a similar rule to the forward pass, is what I'll say. So it's like a knock-on, which gives the ball to the other team at the point you knocked it on. Right inside here, Sharkies away! Nick Hines, second down. No, he's still going here. No, he's taken down 45 metres out. Forward tackle, Sharks quickly, right hand side, they've got numbers here. Jesse Ramian. Ramian's been having a decent little game, to be honest with you. 30 metres out, fit tackle now. Ansley says 10 errors so far. Oh, no, is that 6 again? No, it's not. Okay, it's not. Sharks here, left-hand side, Nico Hines. Oh, they've got numbers. Mulatalo back on the inside here on fit tackle. And the Broncos are going to run into each other and get tackled down 5 metres out. Lovely. Siosio Talanoa, thank you much for subscribing to BKRsport. Appreciate you. Memphis says there's the 5-second rule. When the lollies drop, they're gone. You can't get them. Well, you can't get them. You just can't do it at this point. Bobby says, can we play a drinking game? Take a sip every time there's a knock on. I will not. I will refuse. I will refuse to do that. I refuse because I will die tonight on stream. I will go alcoholic poisoning. Alcoholic poisoning? Is that even... No, it's alcohol poisoning. Well, you would be an alcoholic if you're getting alcohol poisoning. Ozlife says the chat will change language if we do that at this point. Oh, no. That's scary. Oh, no. It's kicked out in the full. Oh, it's been kicked out on the full. They just kicked the ball out on the full, lads. What is happening at this point? What is happening? This is the worst game I nearly have ever seen. This is trying to rival the Titans and Tigers. They are trying to rival them. Guys, there's 9 minutes to go here. Please make me feel better by hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing because this is painful. This is painful. So, 30 first tackle kick from Nico Hines! Oh my God! What are you doing? Why are you kicking it on a first? It's going to be a dropout. So what's the point? What was the point? When's the first great game on here, Jimmy Bill says? You're absolutely right. On what planet is going for a kick on first tackle? What? Wolfie says, I gave you a thumbs up. Oh my God, well thank you, Matt. That makes me feel better a little bit. Gee whiz. This is something else here. Reynolds here kicks the ball, and it's going to go to about 45 minutes out, right hand side now. If we see a knock on, I'm going to walk into my door. I'm going to walk straight into my door. So right hand side here, they give it off to Nico Hines. Hines to Tolman, and Tolman here, he'll get taken down 25 minutes out. I'm sorry to the kid that said he's at the game. Yeah. Sorry, it's not probably the best birthday for you right now. Sharkies! Left hand side! Oh, Kennedy's having a good game, though. 8 minutes out on the line, third tackle. Mulatalo, quick run, Mulatalo. 1 metre out here, 6 again. Yep, that's absolutely a 6 again. That's absolutely a 6 again here. And, oh my God, oh no, Reynolds is injured. Oh no, you can't have a worse night right now. This is actually possibly the worst night in history. Reynolds is down injured here. I hope he's alright. Touch wood. Touch wood, guys. I hope he's alright here. Let's have a look where Reynolds ends up here. So William Candy goes on the inside. Reynolds comes down, and I don't know what's happened here. Maybe what? Apparently he comes an elbow. I hope it's not a broken nose. Here. Broncos fans, this is not good for you. Don't want to repeat it, but I have to repeat it for people out there. This is the worst possible injury you possibly could have. If this goes into his nose and breaks his nose, oh no, it's going to be a broken nose, guys. It's going to be a broken nose. I really hope it's alright. I really hope he's alright. Only his nose. Dad's mate, that could be a little bit... Is that like 4 weeks? How long would he be out for? How much is a broken nose out for? Because I think that elbow has really gone straight in the nose there. He'll be back next week. I don't know, Jordan. Yeah, I don't know about broken noses. I don't know if that means he can come back or not. So Reynolds goes out there. Don't go in touch. Cobo says, I really expected us this year to be good in attack and pretty shit in defense. To be honest, it's been the opposite. I never expected you to be good in attack. But I definitely expected you to be better in defense, and you've been doing that. Dasmate says, couple of weeks. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to come straight back next week. Just up the nose with tape, he'll still go to play. Well, maybe. So Sharks here, back on the inside. They're going to second tackle now, 10 metres out from the line. 10 metres out from the line. Left-hand side, Moylan, Talakai. Great defense there from Stags. Great defense from Stags, man. Right-hand side now, they give it off to Matt Moylan. Moylan, right-hand side, gives it off to Brayley. Brayley, Nico Hines. Hines here, Nakora taking down 10 metres out. Thank you very much to 8168 for the $1 dono. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. 8168. Aiden Tolman now, fit tackle. Fit tackle here for the Sharkies. They're 3 metres out from the line. Brayley goes left-hand side. Oh, no. I hope this has been touched earlier. I hope that was touched early. Why did he ground this? And I don't think that was touched. This could be actually overturned here because I think it bounces first. This is going to be Broncos ball here, guys. Yeah, it's going to be Broncos ball. Firstly, I don't understand why Flegler tried to do that. So they're lucky. They're very lucky there. They're very lucky. Reynolds, I think, has broken his nose, Rapid Fire TV, but we don't know. We're just assuming. We're man. We're not 100% aware. Logan Finlay says, I think a broken nose is 2 to 3 weeks. That's what I was thinking. Kotrich got one in the 2019 finals in week 1 and was only out for like a week. That was finals, though. Finals are a different story. But then again, Reynolds needs to be here for the Broncos to be any kind of threat. No try, Jonathan Mann says. Bro, that was nowhere near a try. The Sharks didn't even put the ball down. Broncos, right inside Cobbo. Cobbo here comes back on the inside. He's gone behind his player. That's an obstruction. It's an obstruction. Jamie Roberts says, how's it going, boys and girls? Is it living up to the hype? I just tuned in. Mate, this is one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. Somebody says, so far this game has been nothing but a curtain raiser. It has raised my eyebrows in confusion. Oh, Broncos taking down 4th tackle. We haven't seen a knock on in 3 minutes, so we're setting a record right now. 4th tackle here, and it's going to be Palacio off to Payne Haas. Haas to the Wish version of Mullet Man. Right hand side here, Stags! Oh, it's a try for Tony Stags! I told you Stags would win that battle, mother bish. Boom, boom, bra, bra, bing. There are levels to this game, and Stags is one of the best centers in the game. Bing bong. Don't at me. Don't at me about Talakai being better than Stags. Don't at me. 2 weeks doesn't change an entire couple of years of Tony Stags being unbelievable. Look at this right hand side. He's breaking on the right hand side here. You can't stop him there, brother. You can't stop him there, man. Stop giving me this Talakai nonsense. Talakai's an unreal player, but he also took on Morgan Harper. You know what I'm saying? Like Talakai is a great player, but he's not on Stags' level in this regards. I'm sorry. Stags has great defense and is a great attacker. He's the best center in the game outside of Latrell Mitchell, in my opinion. This is what you get from Tony Stags. Right hand side here, just fakes it off to Cobo, just keeps going down there. Mulatalo should be doing better, but that's a fend. That's the fend, and to keep his foot in bounds there was brilliant. So yeah, he's talking shit too, because he knows. He's talking shit too, because he had a lot of disrespect from people talking up Talakai. Somebody says finally Stags does something and scores. What do you mean finally Stags does something? He's been one of the better players of the Broncos all night. He's been defending Talakai and the Sharks on that left-hand edge all night. Sharks have been putting pressure on down that side all night, and Stags has been killing them. And then he scores a try on the right-hand side. Stags has been killing it tonight. I don't understand what you mean by finally he's done something. Melvin says, don't disrespect the GOAT more than Harper. Expert says, that was the best formation Broncos have attacked with. Well done. Absolutely. Absolutely. They haven't actually been down this end of the field too much at all. Given wise to make Master Stags getting that Blues jersey, I agree. But then again, I keep saying this to everyone. I thought that you couldn't play for Blues and Queensland if you were on a Tier 1 nation. Has Tonga been removed as a Tier 1 nation? Because they're first right now. They're ranked first, which is ridiculous, but they're ranked first. Stags kicking from the sideline here, guys. 2 minutes to go. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here. Let's get 100 likes on the stream. Get 100 likes on the stream. Tony Stags here from the right-hand side. 2 minutes to go. This would be a big kick here. If he can get this, this is a huge kick. And he will... Oh, it stayed its course, so it curled. It kept curling and then cut back on the inside late on there. Beautiful. Dave says, Talakai chose Tonga and New South Wales. This is the thing, Dave. No one listens to me when I say this. Tonga is a Tier 1 nation. So that means that Tony Staggs should not be playing New South Wales, because if he's playing for New South Wales, he can't play for Tonga this year. So if Tony Staggs decides to play for New South Wales this year, then he cannot play for Tonga in the World Cup. So it doesn't really make a great deal of sense to me why Staggs has been put up here, because he will play for Tonga at the World Cup, because he's not going to make that Australian team. They will not take him over Trbojevic and... because they will have Tedesco as fullback. Anyone who thinks otherwise is ridiculous. They will put Trbojevic and Latrell in centres. So Tony Staggs has to play for Tonga. It makes no sense to me. I would love to see Tony Staggs play New South Wales. He's the best man for it. But I think they're going to have to put Crichton, because Crichton's Samoan, right? So Crichton plays for a team that's not a Tier 1 nation. So he can play for Samoa and also New South Wales, because Samoa are a Tier 2 nation. Logan Phillips said the same thing with Andrew Feeder. No, because Andrew Feeder was playing for Tonga when Tonga were not a Tier 1 nation. They are now a Tier 1 nation. Andrew Feeder was playing for New South Wales when Tonga was still a Tier 2 nation. They used to be Tier 2 until very recently. So fit tackle here. Bones Boys is exactly what I was thinking. Logan Finlay, he wasn't allowed to play anymore because of his nation. Yeah, because obviously they became a Tier 1 nation. Oh, Farnworth! Oh, knock on there from the Broncos. The Sharks might be away here. Oh, no, they can't. No. Oh, it's been... Oh, no. 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 That's painful to watch that. That was painful to watch that sequence. That sequence was painful to watch. That was a painful sequence to watch there. Darren Daniels says, I've seen so many Muppets, so many people trade out for Feeder for Talakai in fantasy. What Muppets? Oh, are you talking about David for Feeder? For Sifa Talakai? Stupid. Levels to the shit, baby. And I'm not insulting Talakai at all, but there are levels. So Sharks here, right-hand side. Nakora now, back on the inside here to Katoa. Katoa to Ramian. 17 seconds left here, guys. And Ramian, they would set up for a field goal here from the Sharks. I'd set up for a field goal, 4 tackle here. I'll be setting up for a field goal. Back on the inside, Nico Hines. And he will actually get it. I think he's got that. Has he got it? He got it. Yeah, 7-6. Yeah, get the field goal. So 7-6 here, Nico Hines will kick the field goal there. The Sharkies will lead 7-6 at halftime, guys. It looked like it was good the whole time. That's a great field goal. That's out to the right-hand side, too. That's like a Pappenhausen special there. Yeah, that goes in. Yeah, it's a good field goal. So there we go, guys. Halftime. 6-7 is the score. Random scoreline, but I guess the Sharks did deserve being in the lead. It's one of the worst halves you're ever going to see, but at least it finished off quite well there. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 100 likes in the stream. Subscribe if you're new around here. And Daz, mate, Mel, one of the moderators, please drop the link in the chat to the BKRsport USA channel. We do baseball, NBA, and NFL over there, so get around it. Is going to be the link that's going to be dropped in the chat any moment now. Lulio says Samoa vs Tonga. I think Samoa is better right now. I know, it sucks to hear. Yeah, Mel just dropped the link to the BKRsport USA channel, guys. Go and jump on that link right there and subscribe. Let's get to 350 subscribers tonight. I think we're at 336 or something like that. Let's see if we can get a few more on BKRsport USA. But yeah, I think Samoa have a better team right now than Tonga. I think Tonga used to have a better team for a long time, and I think that the last couple of years, unfortunately, they've detracted. And I think the Samoa is the team that we've got to be really looking out for here. Mr. Divox is not only the Broncos a second half team, they appear to be a first half team also, bringing the Panthers and Storm. But they lost the first half.
So what are you talking about, my bish? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about.
David says, I haven't lost a game in fantasy this year. You're a liar. You've lost every game. Dave says, halftime chat. What do you think about Gus taking on the Dogs training? I think Trent Barrett's on the out is what I'll say that. Oswald says, Mr. D Books, you're dreaming if that's what you think, and Tigers are a top 4 side. The Titans are a number 1 side then. If we're saying, so we've lost 1 game this year then. Oh, no, actually, no, the Manly game was different. No, we swap and change all the time. But we're a top 8 team, top 4 team. You're talking about, you're talking about one half team. Luliano says Samoa for life. Yeah, I think they'll do well. I still think Australia will play probably. I would love to see Australia versus Samoa in the final, but Australia will beat you. Australia will beat every team because their team is too good. There's no way that I can see any team competing with Tedesco. Tedesco as the number 1. Josh Adokar on the one wing. The other wing being, I think Brian To'o will play for. No, he can't. Oh no, he can play. He can play for Samoa, so he'll play for Samoa. Josh Adokar, who'll be the other winger? Because you'll have Latrell Mitchell and you'll have Latrell Mitchell and Tom Trbojevic in centres. You're going to have Munster in the 6. You're going to have Nathan Cleary in the 7. You're going to have number 9 being Damien Cook. I would safely assume Harry Grant as a number 14. I would think. At the front row forwards there, geez, Payne Haas. Who would be the other front row forward there? Geez, I don't even know. Melvin says, Burton and Flanagan Australian Hearts pairing. Shush, please. Get my wife to make your mouth. I'm pretty sure Stags will rather play for New South Wales than Tonga, though. Nah, bullshit. You're telling me Stags would rather play for New South Wales? Why? Because then he can't play for Tonga. And secondly, he's not going to get picked for Australia. So, okay, you're going to miss out on the World Cup. Like, why would you do that? I don't understand why you would do that. Just so you can play. Like, I know it's saying just so you can play Origin, but it's the Rugby League World Cup this year, bro. Like, I'm choosing to play for the Rugby League World Cup right now. And especially for a team like Tonga. Like, it's like if you're playing for Australia, if you're playing for. No, it's like it's Origin. Origin will come around every year, right? And it's amazing. But you can also loophole the rules there. You can loophole the rules to play it eventually. But with Tonga, like, they've got so much hype, man. Stag said no to them and decided to play Origin just so he didn't play Tonga. They would never welcome him back. Garrick, Speedster. Garrick? You want Garrick on the wing? Get out of here. What's Garrick done with no Trbojevic this year? Brian wants to play for Osraro, it says. Really? Well, then Brian To'o will be the winger then. It'll be Brian To'o and Josh Adokar. That's wild if that happens then. So, okay, let's assume that you're right and Brian To'o plays winger then. Okay, so fullback is Tedesco. The wingers are Josh Adokar and Brian To'o. The centers are Latrell Mitchell and Tom Trbojevic. The halves are Cameron Munster and Nathan Cleary. The number 9 is Damien Cook. Like, this is wild. Like, this is just ridiculous. It should be illegal. It should be illegal how good that is. Something says New Zealand versus Tonga and Samoa versus Cook Islands are games to watch. Pity the island teams, except the Kiwis, don't get to host games even when the Kangaroos aren't playing. Fiji versus PNG being the usual classic. Yeah, look, that they're being played on Origin Game 2 weekend, so it's good. We've got not just one game of rugby league on that weekend. We have the New Zealand versus Tonga game. We have the Samoa versus Cook Islands game, the Fiji versus PNG game. It's going to be a big weekend here on BKRsport, so get around it. Pumpkin Pretty, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Chris House says, will you stream Joseph Parker versus Joe Joyce in July once confirmed? Absolutely, I will. As long as it's not impacting on a Cubs stream on my BKRsport USA, or actually, no, I might even still stream it over here. Depends on what the Cubbies are doing, to be honest with you. Rahul Samasi says, Luke Brooks going to win the World Cup for Oz. I'm going to move on from that comment. Sean McCollum says, hey BKR, LOL, sir. Max Watson says, yes, he said Oz, and Luai said Samoa. Well, Luai definitely will play Samoa. He's not going to be playing for Australia. Munster will get that 6 roll. Munster always will get that 6 roll there. Creed 23, Jal Fuzzy says, who do you see winning this game? I see the Sharks win this game, man. It is Sharkies winning it. It looks like a rugby union score right now. 1 try to the Sharks and 2 penalty goals to the Broncos, but don't let this don't think this is a great game right now, because this has been a shocking game, but at least it's close. Punga Pretty says Stag's playing well. I reckon he will play in State of Origin. I agree, but if he plays in State of Origin, he can't play for Tonga. So, it comes down to his choice, and he will not play centre over Latrell Mitchell or Tom Drbojevich in the World Cup. So he has to, if he plays for New South Wales, then he has to not play for Tonga in the World Cup. If he wants to play for Tonga in the World Cup, he cannot play for New South Wales. That's the problem with Tony Staggs. Liliana Lulio says New Zealand versus Australia is a tight game. No. New Zealand are nowhere near as good as they used to be. I, as Australian, will say that I'm way more scared of Samoa, I'm way more scared of Tonga, and I'm way more scared of Fiji and also England. New Zealand have dropped off quite significantly. You go and have a look at their team, it's not that great anymore. They don't really have any halves. Well, they've got Jerome Hughes and Dylan Brown, but they are a massive step down from Cameron Munster and Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary and Cameron Munster. Let's go have a look at the spine, for example, right? So the fullback for the Kiwis, what? Is that Nickel Clockstar, or is he playing with Cook Islands? Would it be Nickel Clockstar, Dylan Brown, Nathan Cleary, and Brandon Smith, compared to Tedesco, Cameron Munster, Nathan Cleary, and Damien Cook, or Harry Grant. And Harry Grant probably comes off to 14. Who's the fullback for the New Zealanders? I think I'm right there, aren't I? With Nickel Clockstar, or is he playing Cook Islands? Henza says Titans beating Penrith. I love it, Henza. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Greg says, surely Brad Parr gets a wing spot. Surely shush. Good morning, Snowman Mouse says Luai says Samoa because he knows he won't make the Australian team. I agree, but I also think he'd probably want to play for Samoa. Tanner Schultz says people saying Puppy should replace Teddy, but Tedesco isn't playing. He's bad. His team just isn't playing great. Okay, so Tanner, I agree with you. Tedesco has done nothing wrong here, and it's disrespectful from New South Wales fans. But this is what New South Wales fans have done for literally decades, right? They get teams that are doing pretty well, and then they'll literally just get rid of players because they can. They'll just change it for no reason. They'll win an Origin game, they'll change the whole thing. That's why they lost for so long as well, mind you. It makes no sense why Tedesco's copping so much flack. He is doing literally nothing wrong. He is your captain. He's the captain of your state. He's done nothing wrong. He still had a cracker game against the Dragons, and people want to put in an inexperienced Pappenhausen? Put him in the 14. Why would you start him over your captain? It makes no sense. This is the thought process of New South Wales fans. Like, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's literally disrespectful to your captain, who has not only scored winning tries for you in the past, has been one of your best players every single time you guys play against Queensland. I'm a Queensland fan. I'm telling you, Tedesco is way more scary than Pappenhausen for me in Origin, and I think Puppy, the little mullet man, is one of the best players in the game right now. But I think it's so disrespectful to Tedesco what New South Wales are ramping on about. Ridiculous. Explorer says he will play State of Origin for the $30,000 a game or whatever it is. I'm not even too sure how much it is, how much it costs. Sammy Souza says, Sako won't be getting the fullback spot, Rara, I don't believe. I think it will be, Crick. Who's Crick? Are you saying Nickel Clockstar? If Samoa somehow can still secure the service of the Johns Bros as coach, they will. Liliana Lulio says, will Brian Omar also play for Samoa? I don't believe so. Everyone's saying here that he said he wants to play for Australia. So that would be huge. If Brian Toe plays for Australia, that'd be massive. He qualifies. So I think was he born and raised out Penrith? Oh, jeez. This laptop's going to die. I can't have this laptop dying. Hold on one second, guys. I don't have this laptop done. I'm trying to watch the game on this laptop here, man. Shit, man. Shit, why wouldn't you guys tell me? Tell me next time, man. Guys, we're still at half time, by the way. It's 7-6 the Sharks. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I will not be streaming the NRL games tomorrow night because I'll be at the Titans-Panthers game. So that vlog will come out on Monday for you guys here on this channel. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But Saturday we'll be doing all the games, and Sunday we're doing all the games as well, obviously. You guys know me. We're always here, baby. We're always here. So Warriors, Raiders, Bulldogs, Roosters, and Eels, Cowboys on Saturday is what I'll be doing. I might actually stream the Fiji and Drua game on instead of the Warriors, Raiders game. We'll see how we go. I may stream it. And the Eels, Cowboys, and then on Sunday night, Storm and the Dragons and Tigers. That'll be a good one. And Mori Correa Vundi says, go the Broncos, go, from Nasoso Island. Go the Broncos. Never, sir. Never, never, never. But welcome all the way to Nasoso Island over there in Fiji. Tosa Viti. Big game in Fiji this week on Saturday as we get our first ever home game for the Fiji and Drua. It's going to be a big one. That's against the Highlanders at Suva. Jimmy Bill says, Melbourne fans are the only ones who want Tedesco out. I don't agree. I've actually had way more comments on these streams and from people out there that is arguing for Pappenhausen, and I disagree with you. I would think that you're right, but I don't agree. I think there's a lot. Oh, Crick is Chance. Thanks, Rara. Yeah, so Chance will get it in my personal opinion. But then again, Chance hasn't been great for the Raiders. He hasn't. But I think they probably do give it to him. But don't forget, guys, I see a lot of people saying, like, who's my tip for this game and what's my tip for this game and whatnot. The pin comment there, it's only $5 a month. The pin comment there is for a BKRsport membership. Every single game, I've done a 17-minute analysis of all the games and what my tip is, plus the margin today. So all the members got a video in their subscription feed today for the tipping. So if you want to check out my tips, that's where you can go. And yeah, I also do put stuff out there before it goes out to public as well for members. So I appreciate you. That's where it is. I can't give you my tips because that's what I do for the members there. It's just a way of saying thank you for supporting the content. Macapaka says Kiwis might pick Watini Selesniak at fullback. Probably easy to find wingers. I think they'll still lean with Nickel Clockstar. Memphis says, never go Broncos. Everyone knows that. Never go Broncos. Don't go to Broncos, man. Don't do the Broncos. Spacer says, do you know that Tedesco made his international debut for Italy? I do know that. Sammy Sousa says, someone no doubt will be stacked to the team that plays the Cookies. Who's the Cookies? Will be interesting. Ryan Langdon says, Brimo or Callum for Queensland fullback, or maybe Preston's promising little boy. Nah, Jaden's nowhere near ready yet. No, Jaden Campbell, JC, nowhere near ready yet. I would say Kalen and Brimo 14. I would say Kalen to the 1, Brimo to the 14. The Brimdog Millionaire in that 14 role will be beautiful. Rahul Samasi says, probably because he plays a Roosters, that could be one of the reasons for the hate. Nah, it shouldn't be that. I think it's just because people are looking at the height wagon of Pappenhausen and seeing him score, some good tries for the Storm there, and not realising that Tedesco individually is actually the better player. Pappenhausen's playing fantastic, but Tedesco is the guy for New South Wales. It's disrespectful. Even if as long as he's not playing bad, he will not lose his spot there at New South Wales. And he has not played bad. He actually had a blinder against the Dragons, in my opinion. I had him in my team of the week. Max Watson said, I just want to see some mullet magic in the Blues jersey. Well, put him in the 14 then. Swanila says, what will the score be? Can you please predict it? For this game, I'm taking the Sharks 18. No, I'll take the Sharks. I'm going to have to go an odd score now. So what? 4, there'll be 6, will be 13, 19. I'm going to go 25 to the Sharks, and I'm going to go 25-12. I'm going to go 25-12 to the Sharks. NQ says, go the Broncos. Muhammad says, go refill your water, mate. What did you mean I got a water right here? I actually use this as my stand for my microphone. I got like half a bottle of water right here, sir. Half a bottle of water right there. Shay says, do you stream every game? Pretty much, man. Just not tomorrow night because I'll be at the game. I'll be at the Titans-Panthers game on the drums. Drumming up a storm, sir. I'll be drumming up a storm. Spear says, who's the Aussie coach? Me. Ryan Lane says, Hines, Puppy, or White in New South Wales utility. I'm taking Puppy. I'm taking the little mullet man. I'm taking the mullet man. But realistically, I'm only saying that because it makes you guys feel better. I would take Hines. I would take Hines because he can play fullback and he also can play in the halves. He can also probably play on the wing. He can also probably play in the centres. Pappenhausen's probably very limited to the fullback. Mark Sims, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Somebody Sue's getting around Australia. Shay says, have a good time tomorrow night then. Appreciate you, dude. We'll be back on Saturday. Don't worry. It'll be a big day on Saturday over here on the channel. And tomorrow we will be streaming on BKRsport USA. BKRsport USA for the Chicago Cubs versus Atlanta Braves game. That'll be tomorrow. All right, here we go, guys. It's 7-6 the Sharks. They're about to come back out. Thumbs up, subscribe. Let's do it. Don't give it a touch comment. Says out of Talakai, Stags, and Critter, which would Queensland be able to shut down the most? I would say Critter. I would say Crichton. No, I would say Talakai. Yeah. Origin is a very physical game. They're ready for the physicality of Talakai. I would say Talakai, then Crichton, and then Stags. In that order of easily lock down. I think Queensland could easily lock down Talakai. It's super easy. I think Talakai would do nothing for New South Wales, in my personal opinion. I think Crichton would still do something. I think Stags would kill it. So that's what my order would be. Because you've got to remember that Origin is a very physical game. Very physical. Tony says, it's only round 8, but who do you think will be in the grand final this year? Panthers and Storm. I'm sorry, it's a fact. Yeah, this is the favourite option right now. It's not a fact that they're going to make it, but that's the favourite option, and that's what I'm going to say. Like, I'm not going to give you a prediction of Titans versus the Tigers, because it's just probably not going to happen. But the Storm and Panthers is very likely, so that's the reason why it's a favourite. And I hate doing the favourites, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody says, Tonga's pool will be interesting in the World Cup, especially when they have the Cooks and PNG in there, two of them. That'll be easy. Tonga will slap that pool. Tonga will slap up Cook Islands and Papua New Guinea. Slap up. There's levels to World Cup. It's like that's basically saying, like France. No, not France, because they're in a pretty difficult group. It's like saying South Africa will struggle to get through their group because they've got Samoa in their rugby union group, and it's like in the rugby union World Cup. And I'm like, well, no, South Africa will get through that group. Ryan Lane says, what has Tedesco done wrong? Just because he hasn't been scoring mountains of tries doesn't mean he should be dropped. He's been a match winner for New South Wales before. Why are you guys doubting him now? It's ridiculous. I know, absolutely. You're absolutely spot on. NQ says, I made a bet. If the Broncos win, I get $100, and if he wins, he gets $300. Well, that was a stupid bet. The Broncos were but they're not the favourites this game. The Sharks are the favourites. Why would you? You should be getting the $300. Penalty the Broncos here. So second half's on the way. You should be getting the $300 there. That was the dumbest bet I've ever seen in my life. I made a bet if the Broncos win, I get $100. But if the Sharks win, he gets $200. The Sharks were the favourites for this game. So why would you get the less odds there? I think your friend has swindled you, sir. I think your friend has given you a nice little swindle. I think you should choose better friends, good man. That wasn't said. That's a crazy bet. Why would you get the less odds for a team that is not the favourite at all? Rahul Samasi says, what was the first NRL Finals game you went to watch live? Oh, it would have been a Broncos game back in the day. Right-hand side here. Oh, I know. Broncos Storm. Greg Inglis scores a try. Last seconds. Broke my heart, actually. 2008. I was a young kid. Broke my heart. Greg Inglis on the left-hand side. It was a famous game for Storm versus Broncos at Suncorp. I think it was the prelim. I think it was 2008 or 2007. And Greg Inglis, it was basically, and Darren Lockyer goes down on his knees. It was a famous try. If you go, Sharks are going to get the ball here. Oh, no. Oh, what's it going to be? A knock on here against the Sharks. The Broncos get the ball. 10 minutes out. And the Sharks don't have a challenge here, so. Pianovich says close to 100 likes. I can't see the likes, guys, so let's get the 100. Let's do it. Tamari Martin, that's definitely a knock on there against Moylan. I don't even know why he would check that. Why he'd want to check that. 2008, I was watching it last night. Were you actually, Des? Yeah, they just kept passing it out left. They passed it out left. Broke my heart at the time. As a young bloke. Ryan Lane says, do you think Pappenhausen is ready for the physicality and intensity of an Origin game, especially with his physical structure? Here's an idea. Chuck him in the 14, so that if he isn't ready, you've got him on the bench. Then you can still keep Tedesco. Crazy suggestion, eh? Crazy that you might not want to be chucking the player just straight into the cauldron. So Broncos here left-hand side, gives it off outside to Farnworth, and Farnworth, who's playing wing for some reason, will be taken down 5 minutes out. Blake Eyes 2 minutes in and knock on already. Well, kind of. That was kicked through. You can't really blame that one. So second tackle now here with the Broncos. They're 10 metres out. They're going to go right-hand side to Payne Haas. Haas now to Gamble. Gamble now to Ricky. And Ricky will get Ricky down 5 metres out of the line. Left-hand side now. Staggs gets it off to Flegler. And Flegler will get taken down. I think he's so overrated, man. I have no idea what people see in him, man. I have absolutely no idea what people see in Flegler. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. Fourth tackle now, left-hand side. Reynolds to the ball, gets off to Gamble. The numbers are bad. Try for Farnworth. The Broncos have scored. Terrible defense there from the Sharkies. Just terrible defense there from the Sharkies, and the Broncos will score. It's going to be 10-7 with the kick to come. That was shocking defense from the Sharks. That was shocking defense here from the Sharks. Jesse Ramey gives up way too much space there. You can't really blame Katoa there. You kind of have to blame the space there that Jesse Ramey left on the outside. He still kind of gets up to get to the tackle, but pretty terrible defense there from the Sharks. And Farnworth just too strong, and they couldn't stop that. So 10-17 to the Broncos, the kick to come. This is a terrible game, but well done to the Broncos for leading it. You'll take the 2 points if you can get it. Get my wife's mate, your mouse says try time. Blake says try time. Second comes Broncos try time. Ryan Lane says what is or who is the key for Queensland to win the series this year? Munster. So left-hand side, just look at this, just too easy. That's Nico Hines and Ramey, in my opinion. Also, Will Kennedy need to get over there faster. Will Kennedy need to be over there a lot faster. As the fullback, man, you need to be a lot more prepared for that. No, NQ, your bet doesn't look good at all right now. It's still for 35 minutes to go. I would relax. I would not be getting too excited just yet, man. It's 35 minutes to go, and it's a 3-point game, bro. It's a 3-point game. I wouldn't be talking too much shit right this second, bro. Wait. Be very careful. Because I know what this chat can be like. I know what this chat can be like. My guy, I would advise you. Be very careful. Be very careful how you act when your team is only up 10-7 with 35 minutes to go. Reynolds will miss the kick. He'll hit the post and he'll come back out. So Reynolds mustn't have broken his nose, by the way. He must be all right. He must be all right. So 10-7 here. He mustn't have broken his nose. He must have just really smacked it. Wilby says, Broncos fans have entered the chat. Coincidence they just hit the lead? Yeah, no, he's actually quite funny. It always happens. Jonathan Mans, do you think there was any left over from the second half with Manly where there were 4 tries versus the Sharks? I believe that was because of the wind. Right? People aren't going to listen to me, but the wind is very strong behind the Sharks that first half. It gives you extra meters on your kicks. It gives you extra oomph behind your runs. It's a lot better for you. That's why teams choose to go with the wind behind you. Second half, Manly had that wind. The last 10-15 minutes, the wind died off. So you saw that with the kicks up in the air. So I think that game was heavily influenced by the weather. Heavily. Sunil says, bro, believe in you. Played 20k Indian over total match point 36.5. Well, I never said to put it over 36.5, so I don't understand why you're saying you believed in me there, because I never told you to bet on over 36.5. I wouldn't have said that. I would have said be careful on betting anything on this game right now, because it's been a terrible game in that first half, and we haven't seen anything from that first half. So I definitely did not. And what did I say? Oh, I said 25 to... I said if I was going to predict a score, that I would predict 25-12, which is definitely still possible. But I definitely didn't advise you to go on that bet. So fit tackle now. Memphis says Reynolds has a gash on his nose. That's it. Absolutely. NQ says my bet really... Okay, brother. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll see how long you last here, champion. Fit tackle here with the Broncos are going to get tackled on 5th. Nice work. Your bet's looking really nice. Your bet's looking really nice. Somebody says horsing around in the first half. Guys, I want you to remember this one. NQCKVV. This man wants to talk a bit of shit. Cool, brother. Don't worry, sir. You better hope the Broncos win. Lucas says, bros, there's still ages left and it's a 1-score game. I know. Don't worry. I want you guys to remember that person. If you don't want to talk shit, don't worry, man. We're coming for you, sir. You better hope you win. 3rd tackle here. Don't talk shit here, bro. You know, no one's talking shit to the Broncos. Don't talk shit here, man. 3rd tackle, they get this ball 35 minutes out. When is it the right time to start talking about Origin? You asked this question the other week, and I said it's already. So right-hand side now of the Sharks. Tolman gets it off to Hines. Hines here to Nakora. Nakora taking down here 28 minutes out. So is it 4th or 5th? No, it's 4th, I think. Left-hand side, Moylan. Moylan here to William Kennedy. Kennedy here back on the inside. William Kennedy back on the inside, taking down 20 minutes out. Here we go. Can they get the job done here? Fair tackle here with the Sharkies. They're 20 minutes out. Right inside of Matt Moylan. Moylan now. He puts that ball up in the air. Decent little chase here. That's a good take there from Herbie Farnworth. Very good take. He'll get taken down 5 minutes out. Jared Troy says, Adam Reynolds always reminds me of a garden gnome for some reason. What? Oh, Corey Oates! Corey Oates away here! Corey Oates away here! Corey Oates away! He's still going back on the inside here. He can't get the ball away, though. Oh, bro, it was a try if he could get the ball away, but there he couldn't do it. So Broncos here, and it's going to be tackled down 33 minutes out. That was terrible. So that's 3rd tackle now. Jared Troy says, Adam Reynolds always... that's right. Justin Barton says, how's the Talakai versus Stags battle going? Stags has killed him. I told you guys this would happen last week, and I said it again. That's going to be knock on here from the Sharks, I think. So that's going to be first tackle here for the Broncos. So 0 tackle now, right side. I just want to remind all the Broncos fans who for some reason have just decided to start talking shit in the chat. You guys were up by 8 points against the Sharks with 8 minutes to go, literally about a year or two ago, and you lost that game by 13 plus with 8 minutes left in the game. So I wouldn't be talking a great deal of shit with 32 minutes to go. It's really odd. You guys weren't talking shit until now. You're only up by 3 points. So Broncos here, right-hand side. They're going to give it off here. That's going to be taken down 10 minutes out. This is the weird thing about fans. It's like people want to support you until your fans just start getting a bit arrogant for a team that's still only up by 3 points with 32 minutes to go. Left hand side, Tyson Gamble gets it back on the inside, and Farnworth will get taken down 5 metres out from the line. So Tyson Gamble now is going to go back to the right hand side, gives it off to Flegler, and Flegler is going to just get simply taken down 10 metres out. Maybe offloads it, gets the offload away. Gives it off to Palazzo. Palazzo here to Gamble. Gamble here gets it off to Catewell. Catewell! Try time for Catewell! Try time for the Broncos. It's going to be 14-17 with the kick to come. 14-17 with the kick to come. Here come the Broncos, baby. Sharks struggling. Mike Knights is pathetic. This Sharks defense in this game has been woeful. That is, how do you score that? Like, how does that even happen just then? How does that even happen? How do you let this happen? Like that, Corey Oates obviously broke away. That was easy. But how do you let that happen here? That was the easiest try of Catewell. Something else, the Sharks ain't looking the goods. All right, well, we're going to see you later, Mr. City Books. X-Factor says, oh, come on, Nikora and Talakai, fire up. Absolutely. Talakai obviously isn't showing here today. This is terrible here from Nico Hines. Like, that terrible. And then Jesse Ramian falls off the tackle there too. That was shocking defense there for the Sharks. That was wild. Give my wife some of your mouse. This wasn't capable in someone's multi. He was. X-Factor. X-Factor. Come on, Nikora and Talakai, fire up. But you need the Sharks minus 5.5, brother. You need the Sharkies minus 5.5. So right now you need, well, actually to be fair, if Nikora and Talakai can both score, you might get that minus 5.5. But this should be 16-7 here. Andrew coming on says, there we go. We are a second half team. Still 30 minutes to go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Subscribe if you're new around here. And the Broncos will score. 30 minutes to go. Esmond says, yeah, X-Factor. Mike Knight says, are you serious? Greg says, holy shit, Broncos. Yeah, Sharks have been looking woeful, and Reynolds will get the kick. So it will be 16-7 here. 9-point game. Sharks only down by 9, but they're looking bad. But there's a long way to go. There's a long way to go, but they are looking pretty poor right now, the Sharkies. Blake says, this try will get Sharks back into the game, though. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I did say on my tips the Broncos are going to have a good... That's why I said Sharks 1 and 12 and not 13 plus like everyone else was saying. So 30 minutes to go, and the Broncos are leading. Why is there a Raiders fan in the crowd? Alex says, this is a very weird scoreline. It is. 16-7 is a weird scoreline here. So Sharks to kick this one off here. And the Broncos will get the ball at the goal line. Anybody says Broncos the best team in Queensland at the moment? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Look at you Broncos fans go. Look at you guys wake up as soon as your team takes the lead. You guys are unreal. You guys aren't there all day. Legion Dano. So Legion Dano, guys, he's saying up the Broncos. This is the Dan that is in the Titans vlogs, mind you. Dano, you want to be coming in with the up the Broncos? Don't worry about the left-hand side here. Farnworth! Farnworth with the Broncos! Oh, he's going to get taken down 30 minutes out. Dan, brother, on a public account, I wouldn't be doing this, my guy. You're making yourself look stupid. You're a Titans fan. I wouldn't be doing this on this chat, brother. So right inside now, Adam Reynolds is going to get taken down 35 minutes out. Oh, Dan, you've probably just gone and ruined your reputation there, brother. You've probably just gone and ruined your reputation on the throne. Oh, shit. So if that's you did that, though, bro. You did that. You said go the Broncos. So Fitzag will now the Broncos. They're 20 minutes out. Oh, that's cringe, bro. Left-hand side now. Adam Reynolds with the ball. Left-hand side. Chance here. Farnworth taken down. 15 minutes out. Blake asks the Sharks defense so bad right now. They are playing pathetic right now. Broncos good attacks on the left-hand side, though. Broncos on the left-hand side. That attack is looking pretty good. So Sharks now get this ball to the 20. 28.5 minutes to go here of the game. And William Kennedy brings his ball back out here to the 30-metre line. Gives it off here. Blake Brayley. Brayley now right-hand side. Here come the Sharkies. Can they get some meters? Not really. They've looked pretty poor all game. Like, they've just never looked at all really good. Like, they've made so many knock-ons, so many errors, and just no one. I can't even tell you a good player right now, really. Who's been their best player? Maybe Toby Rudolph? Like, who's been their best player? So Nakora now gets taken down 35 minutes out on the line. Kennedy's good. Oh, Kennedy's been their best player. Sorry, I was live. You're absolutely right. Kennedy has been their best player. Kennedy, maybe Rudolph. Good take by Tamari Martin. Very good take. Lagan Balltech says, just got here wondering what happened with the field goal because I missed it. Was it like a quick field goal at halftime? Yeah, it was on the halftime siren, bro. Jared Toy says, Broncos finding a few gaps in the attack. Mr. Lawton says, Sharks have not won outside of Sydney this year. They lost in Melbourne and Canberra and could lose here in Brisbane if they don't score soon. Soon. It's 27 minutes to go, but that's 9 points. They would just need to score a try, not consider a try and score a try with 5 minutes left. This is only a 2-score game right now. Stags, though, he'll get taken down to the 40. Kennedy's the best player for the Sharks. Today, so far, absolutely, yeah. Today, so far, absolutely. So Flegler now, he'll get taken down at the 50. Gets the offload away to Payne Haas. Haas here. Flegler's been getting a couple of good offloads away in the last couple of moments. Not making any meters, but good offloads. So Broncos now. See what I mean, Dan? I see the comments. So it's going to be Sharks now. Get the ball. Good take, but it's also a good tackle there by Selwyn Cobbo. What we said, Sharks pretenders. Now people are starting to understand why I say they're not dark horses. They're not even close to a premiership right now. They are building. They are definitely a team that could win it in the next couple of years, but they're not going to win it this year. You know, this is what people are starting to understand what I've been saying for so long. Nate says that dreaded halftime field goal always comes back to bite you in the ass. It didn't do it to damn well Benji Marshall for the Tigers against the Titans when it happened. About 12 years ago. So Sharks now left-hand side, 4 tackle. Moylan gets it off here to Wade Graham, and Graham gets taken down here 45 metres out. Odd time to bring him on, to be honest. Odd time. Top 4 aren't pretenders, Mike Knight says. Oh, bro, come on, bro. Please don't embarrass yourself, man. Come on, man. You know exactly what we're talking about. Don't pretend like just because you're top 4 in round 8, or round 7, halfway through round 8, and if you lose this game, you very well could be out of the top 4. But come on, man. Mike Knight, you're better than this, man. Don't go at the chat because you know very well what everyone's saying there in regard to the Sharks, and this is not a top 4 team right now. You are currently losing to the Brisbane Broncos. Right? This Broncos team lost by 30 to the Cowboys. This Broncos team struggled to the Bulldogs last week. Right? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from Sharks fans making excuses saying we're a top 4 team right now. Right now, you ain't looking like shit. I want the Sharks to win this game because I want the Sharks to win for my mum. But I don't want to hear from Sharks fans pretending like, you know, this isn't embarrassing for them right now. Because it is. You know, you guys have been telling us that you guys are a premiership threat. By the way, the Sharks get the ball there. They're going to say that with 6 again. So, firstly, I want the Sharks to win for my mum, but I don't want to be hearing no Sharks fans, you know, making excuses right now. Because I still think you win this game. So that's why I'm saying, don't embarrass yourself by making excuses. And don't pretend like this is a top 4 performance right now. Jonathan Mann said this is the Broncos' most important game so far this year because the win over the Bulldogs was always expected last week. Absolutely, kind of, 50-50. Left-hand side of the Sharkies, back on the inside here, and it's going to be offloaded here to Matty Moreland. Right, so they're going to have numbers. Nico Hines back on the inside here. Terrible defense here for the Broncos. They're still going here. Nico Hines gets the ball back on the inside to Wade Graham. Graham now, he's going to get taken out 3 minutes out. Alex says, top 4 ain't pretenders. Mike Knight, don't turn into an Eel fan. Right-hand side, Sharks here. Moylan, Kennedy, back on the inside. Kennedy, taken down, 8 minutes out. Good defense there for the Bronx. Good defense there for the Broncos. So, fit tackle, Jesse Ramey, and left-hand side gives it off. 6 again. Oh, no, 6 again here. And Toby Rudolph is going to run this one back into the 10. Broncos, what are they doing? Mr. Locke, just remember some upsets that have happened this year, but Sharks can pull it off easily. Oh, it's only 9 points. Left-hand side here, Jesse Ramey, oh, 1 metre short here for the Sharkies. Second tackle. I'm still backing the Sharkies to win this game. I still think the Sharks win this game. That's why I'm so confused with the... Oh, left-hand side here for Molitalo. Back on the inside here, and the Broncos will get the ball and sags away. He's offloaded the ball. It's going to be Jordan Ricky. Ricky now. He's at the 40. He's still going here. Taking it down to 45. Wolfie, brother, please don't spend the chat with nonsense, please, brother. We'll see in 5 minutes. All right, so Bronx now going to get taken down here, 40 minutes out, second tackle, 24 minutes to go. Sammy says top 4 team is one thing, but how a team actually plays on the pitch is another, as seen here with the Sharkies being woeful right now. They have been woeful. You know, congratulations to the Broncos. The Sharkies are playing woeful right now. Like, they had a 6 again, and they just threw the ball away. Lulio says Dragons good team. Unfortunately not for me, Liliano, but they could win this week. They could definitely win this week against the Tigers. 4th tackle, they kick it through, and that's a terrible kick, and Will Kennedy's going to bring this one back out here. That was a terrible kick there from the Broncos. The claws play on here, but that was a terrible kick from the Broncos there. Has anyone else's KO just froze? Has anyone else's KO just frozen? No, it's back on now. Second tackle now, and Sione Katoa gets slapped in that tackle. 23 minutes to go here, left-hand side. Aiden Tolman's going to bring this ball out to about the 30. Third tackle. Logan Wilson says, it's actually embarrassing the amount of errors in this game. I literally had to turn the TV off for a bit. Yeah, fair enough. Sharks are away. Nico Hines. And he's still going here, Nico. Taken down, 45 minutes out, fourth tackle. Fourth tackle here for the Sharkies, right-hand side. Here they go. Hit back on the inside here. It's going to be Brayley. Brayley gives it off to Rudolph, and Rudolph gets it to the 25. Here come the Sharks. What can they do here? Left-hand side now. Hines back to Brayley. Brayley dinks it through. This should be a second. Oh, no. It's going to be a terrible kick, actually. It ends up being 5 minutes out. The Sharks just need to defend at this point. At least this is going to make for a good game, guys. This is going to make for a really close finish here. So we could see another Dragons-Roosters kind of finish from last week. Wonder how much the Sharks are paying head-to-head. I don't know. Maybe about $2.30. I'd say maybe. I'd give them. They're down by 9. Still probably the better. It's definitely still the team that you would expect to come back stronger here. But then again, the Sharks are, they are overrated in a lot of senses this year. They're a good team, but they're also overrated in a lot of senses this year. This is a wake-up call for them. So left-hand side now for the Broncos, it's going to be Jensen who gets taken out 35 minutes out, fifth tackle. So didn't make a great deal of meters there. Mr. D Book says, not only is the Broncos a second-half team, they're looking like a top 4. Okay. So fifth tackle here, 40-20 attempt there, and the Sharks will get this ball very easily. So 15 meters out. Oh boy, you Broncos fans, you better damn well hope you win this game. I can tell you that right now. Nate J says, Moylan never takes the line on the cat. No, he doesn't. He's actually had a couple of times where he could have actually had a good run, but by the way, Talakai done nothing tonight. Just throwing it out there. Did call it. So Kennedy brings his ball out to the 40. Nate J says, Moylan never takes the line. No, I agree with him. Duffy has spoken. Duffy, I agree. Matt Moylan hasn't really taken the line a great deal. He could have had a lot more chances. Brayley's still trying to go here. Fourth tackle at the halfway point. Ropire TV says, I reckon Panthers, Storm, and Eels are obviously top 3 teams, and Sharks you would expect to come fourth, and Manly Rabbitohs close behind. I've got first, second, third is Panthers, Storm, and Eels. Fourth, fifth, and sixth, you would argue is, for me, I would say between the Roosters, the Sharks, and probably the Rabbitohs. Manly maybe, but Manly also look a bit dodgy regardless. David Springs, what about his try? What do you mean, what about his try? That was a kick through. What are you talking about? He kicked the ball through the line. That's not running at the line. And it was also one of the worst tries ever. Did you see the try? Are you watching the game? Are you watching the game, Duffy? Brother, do you know how Moylan scored that try? That wasn't running at the line. Fourth tackle here for the Broncos. They're 40 minutes out. That wasn't running at the line. He kicked the ball through. And also, it was a schmozzle, a shambles at the back there for the Sharks, for the Broncos, sorry. So Reynolds puts that ball up in the air, and the Sharks will get this ball down on the wing, 10 meters out from their own line. It's going to be Mulatalo who brings this ball back out here. Mulatalo left-hand side here. Mulatalo, nearly broke away there. Stags last second gets the tackle down. Payne Haas is out here, by the way. He hasn't come back on. So Talakai with a good run here. Talakai, you don't want to give him steam. You give him steam and he will get some meters. So Talakai gets a good run meters going there. Second tackle here. 20 minutes to go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button immediately. Let's go hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It's going to be a massive finish here between the Sharks and the Broncos. Can the Broncos hold out? Because they were in a similar position against the Roosters a couple of weeks ago and ended up losing that game. Jared Choice, what happened to Andrew Feeder and Hamlin Ueli? Do they still play with the Sharks? I think Hamlin Ueli is injured, but... It's going to be Mulatalo. That was a good little play there, but it ended up kind of breaking down. So Sharks have one more play here. Nico Hines with the ball. He kicks that ball up in the air. Is there a good chase? There is a good chase here. No, but the Broncos easily get the catch there. And Farnworth has been really safe out back today. Farnworth's still going here. He'll get taken down at the 20. He's been really safe out the back today, Farnworth. Alex says, how about we all stop watching the game and prepare for the slamming the Titans are going to have to give the Panthers tomorrow? We should prepare for that because everyone's going to be like, whoa. And I'm going to be like, whoa. And they're going to be like, whoa. Melm says, why are the Sharks not giving Tolman the ball in attacking position? Sharks are playing dreadful footy right now. Dreadful. But they're looking like they can break the line, but they just don't do anything when it comes to the meaningful moments. So fourth tackle, that was a good carry there for whoever that was for the Broncos. I'm not too sure. So left-hand side to, that's going to be Jensen who goes up the middle here. 35 minutes out, fifth tackle. Ozlowski's Broncos definitely on their catching game there. They've been very safe at the back. And I'm saying Farnworth will not get the credit he deserves, but he has been very safe at the back. He's been getting some nice catches there. And Mulatalo gets the ball. Good tackle there by the Broncos. Broncos want this more right now. The Broncos want this more as we currently speak. So right-hand side for Sifa Talakai, and Talakai will get slammed in the tackle there by Turpin and Capewell. First thing Turpin's done all day. Terry plays the Raiders will be lucky if they got 12th place. I think they'll be lucky to not finish in the bottom 4. Wait, that would be lucky. Yeah, no, that is exactly what you just said, so ignore me. So right-hand side now for the Sharks, and it's going to be Jesse Ramey in here. Brings his ball out to the 25, 4 tackle. Guys, read the room, please. Read the room. Broncos says Adam Reynolds has a post a tattoo, I just know. I don't know. Left-hand side here, Moylan. Back on the inside here. It's going to be Wade Graham. Pass the ball, bro. What are you doing? Why would Wade Graham... This is why Wade Graham is definitely past it, bro. That was a terrible set there from the Sharks. They are looking honestly dreadful right now. They are looking dreadful. They're looking dreadful. Lucas says Titans-Panthers will either be a great game or Titans will get absolutely smashing over the Panthers because the Titans will win. Absolutely. That's exactly right, Lucas. That's exactly right. The Titans will absolutely smash the Panthers. You're absolutely spot on. So Broncos here, third tackle, 40 minutes out. Miller says if the Broncos win, will they drop the Dragons? I think they needed to... Broncos are already above the Dragons, sorry. Oh, Sharks have got the ball here. Oh, it's a double knock on. First knock on Broncos. So, I don't know what you're talking about. The Broncos are already above the Dragons. Well, what are you talking about? You can't even see the Dragons on this list, which means that the Broncos are obviously already above them. Jonathan says Sharks have 173 points in 7 rounds, so still never out of the game. Bro, the thing is that a couple of years ago, or last year, the Sharks were down by 8 points with about 7 or 8 minutes to go in the game at Suncorp Stadium. All the Broncos fans were going off as if they've won the World Cup at that point. And the Sharks actually ended up winning that game 13+. So this game's nowhere near over yet, but it's just not looking good for the Sharks because the Sharks haven't shown any sort of real fight. Louis says, who is your team? I'm a Titans fan. So that's why I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. I'll be at the game for Titans-Panthers, and that vlog will come out on Monday. So we will not be streaming both those games tomorrow night, but we will be streaming all Saturday and Sunday. And that Titans vlog will come out on Monday. Lucas says, yeah, I've got a 42-20 prediction. Titans win, and Crichton and Luai get bit by Proctor. Good. Moylan now, left-hand side, Nico Hines. Oh, that's close to a 4 pass. Oh, that's a close to 4 pass there from Hines. So, Brayley, that was truly very, very barely flat. So, right-hand side now for the Sharkies. Here they go. Nakora gets the offload away to Ramian. Ramian back onto the inside here. Gives it off, and that was a good read there by Hetherington. Very good read. So, 25 metres out of the line. Left-hand side gives off to Moylan. Moylan here. Nico Hines knocks it back. Wow! Kennedy! Gets it through, and it's going to be a 7-tackle set. Wow. I don't think you can blame Kennedy for that kick there, Melm. He is doing his best there, but unfortunately just a little bit too much pace. But that was really wild. Nico Hines drops that and then hits it back, flicks it back. Kennedy, if he gets a better kick on this, that's a try. Oh, if he gets a better kick to the left-hand side, it's a try, but it was nowhere close to being to Militalo. But it's a little bit of a fighting sign there. A little bit of a fighting sign. Lane Ballsack says the Titans are going to win by 50 minimum this week. Yeah, I agree. Sammy Sousa says, Mr. D Books, brother, I've told you I've had enough of you. Have a go at people out there, but stop coming at me. Sammy Sousa says, obviously I'm not here talking shit right now to your team. I'm actually celebrating the Broncos doing well here, but the Sharks, unfortunately, knock on. Well done, Mr. D Books. So left-hand side there, Brayley with the ball gives it out to the left-hand side to Talakai. Talakai's going to have some steam here. He's going to have some steam here, but he doesn't really do too much there. They're still going here, actually. 40 minutes out on the line, 14 and a half minutes to go. Bro, read the room. Guys, you need to understand the room. Read the room, please. So right-hand side now for the Sharks, it's going to be Toby Rudolph who'll get first tackle 35 minutes out. Sachin Kelson says, okay, Lagan Ballsacks, we'll be seeing you too. Guys, read the room, please. Osblaster Stags was all over Talakai if he received it. Sharks here, right-hand side, gives it back to Katoa. Katoa here, 25 meters out. A lot of people know how to ruin the chat, man. Like, guys, just have fun, man. You're here to talk shit to me, then I'll just time you out, brother. We're just trying to watch the game here. Like, shut up. I don't even know who you support, dude. So left-hand side now, second tackle. And they'll be taken down 10 meters out here. Third tackle now. Can the Sharkies score and make this a great Hollywood ending here? Right-hand side now. Here come the Sharks. Nico Hines. Hines here. Ramian back on the inside. He's still going. Taken down 5 meters out. Fourth tackle here. Left-hand side. Gives it off. The Sharks. Oh, well. Is that Hamlin there? So Royce Hunt taken down here 2 meters out. Fifth tackle. It's going to be Brayley, left-hand side to Hines. Hines here. It's going to be 3-on-2. Militalo back on the inside here. Great defense from the Bronx. That is great defense there from the Bronx. So 13 and a half minutes to go here, and they defend that nicely there for Militalo on the left-hand side. Jared Joy said, I wouldn't write the Sharks off just yet. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So Molitali gets taken down there. And that was good defense in the Broncos. Their first half defense was absolutely pitiful, but their second half defense has been good. Their second half defense has been phenomenal. Adam Reynolds is actually starting to bleed again with this nose. I feel like this could be a broken nose here. I hope he's alright. You can see the nose is pretty messed up though. Buck Kansas looked a meter forward. Yeah, the one from Nico Hines back before. Yeah, absolutely. So Sharks need to really monster up in defense here. Blake Harris's Broncos just look more up for this fight, this game, absolutely, and they're trying to get a penalty here. He's trying to claim Crusher. Tony Staggs is trying to claim Crusher here. Guys, this is ruining our game by players continuously trying to sit down and try and get this penalty here. Unless it is, technically as a penalty, but he's milked this. Oh, he's absolutely milked this. He's absolutely milked that. His head comes through the leg there. His head isn't even... He's milking that. There's no way. No, I disagree with that call. His head is coming through the leg there. That's not a crusher. I'm sorry, but that's not a crusher there. You could tell that he was milking that the entire time. He's come down there. His head's gone between the legs of the Sharks player, and he's pretending like he's got a bad neck there. That's a lie there from Tony Staggs. Cool, you can work it, but this is ruining our game by the fake bullshit that we're seeing from the football, the Premier League world. On report 2 is ridiculous. Like, that was not a penalty. That was not a penalty. So it's going to be Broncos here with the ball at the halfway point. Blake asks, where else can he put his leg? The complaint really isn't about the leg. It's about the fact that he's coming down on top of him. But I think that Staggs was trying to make out like he came down on top of him with his back, when realistically it was just a leg, and the leg didn't actually do anything. That was definitely not a crusher. So Broncos now, their second tackle, 40 metres out of the line. But then again, the Sharks got a few beneficial calls with the no forward pass to Nico Hines before. All right, so Broncos now, they're going to be 35 metres out, third tackle. 35 metres out, third tackle here. Gives it off to Reynolds. Reynolds here to Jensen. It's just how sport is nowadays. Absolutely. You know, players always want to get the advantage. They'll fake whatever they can to get whatever beneficial call they can. Reynolds now will give it off left-hand side here. Gamble. Gamble's done literally nothing tonight. Somebody said, of course, the players pull off a soccer with the dramatics. What a killjoy. Yep, Reynolds puts that ball up in the air. That's a terrible kick. But it might even work out for him, really. It's fit tackle. No, it's not going to. It's kind of worked out. It's 10 metres out. They don't really care about that. That's kind of worked out there for the Broncos. So 11 minutes to go here, guys. The Sharks have got a world of pain ahead of them. They need to go 90 metres here. They've got 11 minutes to do it twice, but yeah, they're not looking unreal here, the old Sharkies. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Can the Sharks do what they did a couple of years ago? I don't know. They just don't look good. So Sharks now, they are 15 metres out. They're going to go out to the left-hand side to Royce Hunt. And Hunt here, he's going to run this ball. Nice run there. Gets out at the 30. It's probably about a 15-metre run. They probably needed that one there. Third tackle now. They're going to go left-hand side to Moylan. Moylan here gives it off to Wade Graham. Graham, pass the ball, bro. Wade Graham, you need to pass the ball, dude. You need to pass the ball there. Matt Moylan now, right-hand side gets up to Nico Hines. Hines here at the 50. Hines here, he's going to nearly break through. Good defense there from Kurt Capewell. Wraps the ball up because he was trying to get that offload away. Left-hand side, they've not made anywhere near enough meters here. And Matt Moylan, that's not a good kick, bro. That's not a good kick there from Matt Moylan. Ozlife says the NRL need to watch UFC and then reassess the rules. The dollar, because I can do what I want here, brother. If you're going to be here just to talk shit to me for no reason, then I'm going to be timing you out because I can do what I want on my channel, my guy. We're not here to be talking about the Titans and talking shit about the Titans. So if you want to talk shit about the Titans, feel free to go to multiple other channels. But obviously right now, you need to read the room, dude. We're trying to enjoy the game, watch this game. The Titans have nothing to do with this game right now, and we're watching this one. So if you're going to spam the chat with ha-ha-ha's and the Titans are going to get flogged by 50 or whatever the shit you were doing, I'm going to personally time you out. And I don't usually time people out, but sometimes you people just piss me off. Sometimes individual people just piss me off. All right, so that's why you got timed out. And I will time you out again if you want to do it. All right. Sometimes you've got to read the room. Left-hand side here with the fourth tackle. It's going to be 45 metres out. Fifth tackle now. Nate J says, Graham, the old rig, he's running out of Rego. Yeah, left-hand side here. Tomorrow man to Reynolds. Reynolds here. This could be the game seal if he gets a try. Left-hand side to Hetherington. Hetherington to Gamble. It's a fifth tackle here. Left-hand side. Farnworth. Oh, so close. That was the game there. That was the game there if they scored there. Jeez, that was a good play, though. Really good play there from the Broncos. They go outside, then back on the inside. Then Reynolds here goes up, back onto the inside to Tamari Martin. Tamari Martin back to Reynolds. Reynolds here breaks through. Morgan gets a tackle, gives it off to Hetherington. Hetherington gets it off to Gamble. Gamble runs it off to Farnworth. Farnworth probably could have given it off to Coates for a big battle there between Katoa and Coates. Kieran Young's Sharks still in it. They needed that try saver there. Otherwise, that was the game. So second tackle now for the Sharks. It's going to be Matt Moylan now back on the inside. Tries to step around. At least he's ran the ball at the line there. Third tackle. 8.5 minutes to go. Sharks are running out of time here. Royce Hunt now. He'll get taken down 43 metres out here from their own line. Don't forget my Broncos 13 plus bet. Oh, I forgot about that one. The Broncos 13 plus and Melm is buying me a pie and a beer at Magic Round. Oh, Sharky's here. Oh, knock on from Talakai. Bro, the Sharks have been dreadful. Wow. So 0 tackle leave the Broncos. They're 45 metres out, and Tony Staggs going to get taken down here at the 40. Bonesy boys says Sharks ass. Sharks have been dreadful, man. First tackle now with the Broncos. They're 35 metres out, and it's going to be Hetherington taken down here at the 30. Tony Kelso Staggs all over Talakai this game. Yeah, I called it pre-game. I said that was going to happen. So left-hand side here, this is the difference. There are levels to the game, bro. There are levels to the game. I said this. Oh, this is the game if they score. Reynolds knocks the ball on. Kenny's away. And Kenny's away for the Sharkies. That was the game too. Broncos don't know how to ice the game right now. The Broncos don't know how to ice the game. It's going to be get off to Talakai here. Talakai here on 0 tackle. He's going to break through. He's still going, Talakai. He's still going. Taking out 45 metres out. First tackle leave the Sharks. They're making some good metres though. Militalo, he steps around him. He'll be 45 metres out. Oh no, here we go. So right-hand side now for the Sharks. It's going to be William Candy. Candy here gets up to Hines. Hines here gets it off to Katoa. How did he not drop that ball there? And Katoa will get taken down 35 metres out, third tackle. They need to kind of score now the next set, realistically. Oh, they've still got 2 sets, kind of. But you'd want to be scoring around now. You'd want to be scoring in this next 2 minutes to get that last 5 minutes going. Left-hand side now, Tanigo Hines. Hines here back on the inside. Hines, wow. The Sharks have been just simply dreadful today. Wow. Oh, high tackle? No, I disagree. No way. I reckon that's game. Nah, they've got probably 1 or 2 more sets here, Nate J, before. I'd say 1 more set to score, and then they have to score again, obviously, but no, that's not high, and it's no way. 13 errors to the Sharks, 9 to the Broncos. Hines has been having a shocker, Jared Choi. You are right. He's tried, but he's also been shocking. He has given it a red-hot go, though. So Broncos here right-hand side. Ricky gets it off here. Staggs! Oh, lucky he didn't drop that ball there. Wow, well done. He has definitely played way better than people gave him credit for, and this is what I kept saying for literally years. I've been Staggs' biggest pusher online. So left-hand side now gives it off to Gamble. Gamble now gives it off to Farnworth, and Farnworth here is going to get taken down 45 metres out from the line, 4th tackle. Jared Choice, what a catch. Yeah, well done on the hands there for Tony Staggs. So 5th tackle now for the Broncos. They're 35 metres out here from the line. It's going to be Turpin now, left-hand side. And if I'm Gamble, I just kick this one. No, Gamble. No, bro, no. No, you don't give him a 7-tackle set, Gamble. No, you don't do that, Gamble. No, Gamble, you don't just do that. Like, bro, what are you doing? What Gamble, bro, you give the ball to Reynolds there. Like, bro, you're not a kicker. And that was the worst possible option you could have had. I was thinking just get the ball over the sideline if you really wanted to. As a penalty, the Sharks too. Broncos, you need to know better how to ice games. You need to know how to ice games, bro. Truly. Because this is just embarrassing right now. You need to know how to ice games. You've had so many opportunities to ice this game and finish this game off right now. But unfortunately, they're just not, getting that finished product on. It's really strange. So now they've got a full set here, 45 minutes out. Like, the Broncos could still easily win this game. They're up at 16-7 with 5 minutes to go. A massive choke would have to happen here, which is absolutely possible, but you need to know how to ice games better than this. Right-hand side now, Matt Moylan. Moylan now gives it off to Jesse Ramey, and Ramey here taking down 35 minutes out. This is the last chance of the Sharks, in my opinion. I think this will be the last chance here of the Sharks, in my opinion. So left-hand side now, it's going to be Britton Nakora. Nakora's done nothing but gets the offload away, so that does something there. William Candy now, he'll bring this ball. Gives it off the left-hand side to McInnes. McInnes here. Gives off to Royce Hunt. Hunt here to Nico Hines. Hines here. Bro, he's been poor as well. He's been really poor. Oh, he's knocked the ball on too. Oh my God, Nico's been bad. Oh my God. I actually think this is one of the poorest performances I've seen in a long time. Like, this has been really bad for the Sharks. They've had like 16 errors here in this game. Like, this is mad. The Sharks are totally bereft of ideas. This is wild. The Sharks have been 11 from 16 second half completions. The Sharks have been woeful this entire game. That should be the game there, guys. Nico Hines has just lost them the game twice in that last... Yeah, Kieran Young, we want the Broncos to score. Because if the Broncos score, Melbourne has to buy me a pie and a beer at Magic Round in 2 weeks. Yeah. If the Broncos score again here, I don't care what it is. If it's a 2-point, go with the penalty. Go with the 13 plus. Come on, please, Broncos. 13 plus here, baby. Get the 13 plus. Come on. I want my beer and pie. Beer and pie at Magic Round if it's Broncos 13 plus. Come on, Broncos. 2 more points here. So right-hand side for Hetherington, and Hetherington's going to get this ball here to the 34 tackle now, 3 minutes to go. Left-hand side, gives up to Gamble. Gamble here, he'll get taken down 40 metres out. So the Sharks will have one last opportunity, but they would need to have a miracle to score twice in the last 3 minutes. And that's how a professional does it from Reynolds. That is how a professional does it. So they kick that over the sideline there. And it's going to be Sharks ball here. Reality check the Sharks. Big pop-up. You remember, you would have seen on my tipping video, I said this could absolutely be a wake-up call for the Sharkies. I did say it. I said it could have been a wake-up call, and guess what? That's why I was saying Sharks 1 and 12, but not Sharks 13 plus. Broncos have a good record against the Sharks, especially in Brisbane too. And the Sharks were, they were waiting for that one bad game. They've been pretty good all season, but, they're nowhere near the finished product yet. Second tackle here, the Sharks have to score on this set. They have to score on this set, otherwise it's done. I would agree, Jerry Robertson. Broncos have been good in the second half. First half terrible. The second half has been good. They get the offload away here. Matt Moylan with the ball. Matt Moylan's away here. He's away here. He's not even going to pass it. He should have passed that ball. Third tackle here, 45 minutes out. They need... Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty here. Sharks will be quick. They're going to take a quick tap here. And Moylan's away here. They're taking a quick tap. 30 minutes out. The Broncos need to wake up. And that's a great tackle. Moylan needs to pass that ball. There. Honestly, Broncos, big... Gamble, bro. You need to learn how to ice a game. You're close to giving away a penalty right now. All right, so Sharks now. They're going to be 30 minutes out of the line. This is their last chance. Right-hand side here for the Sharks. Nico Hines in behind. He gives it off to Nakora instead. Nakora, he's going to be 10 minutes out. Third tackle. A minute and a half to go. The Sharks would have to score right now if they want any chance. Third tackle. They have to not even take the kick necessarily. So Nico Hines now, left-hand side, gives up to Moylan. Moylan here, left-hand side to Talakai. Talakai! They're going to score a try! It's going to be a try there for the Sharks, I think. Oh, it might be held up. It could be held up here. I think this is a try. They're going to say no try here. This would be wild if this is a try. If it's no try, there's still 2 tackles left here for the Sharks. He's 10 minutes out, but this could be... So if Stags has held him up here, there's no way you can tell me Talakai's better than Stags. There's no way. So Talakai there comes through. You can't see it on that angle. I think that's going to be held up. I think it's going to be held up here. by, is that Tamari? No, Selwyn Cobbo. Selwyn Cobbo is going to get his arm underneath this, and Stags as well. I think that's... Are you sure that's not a try? I think he probably is held up here. Are you sure? This is close, because his arm does come very close. I don't know if this angle's not going to show it. I think he's held up here. I don't think you can overturn this. So the Sharks have got a minute 10 to score here very quickly, and then probably not take the kick, make it a 16 or 11 game, and then score another try in that 50 seconds and get the kick. So I think this is going to be no try here. I think there's going to be no try. It will be no try. So the Sharks have a minute 10 to go here. They still need to score a try. Here. So right-hand side now, third tackle here. Matt Moylan gives it off to Royce Hunt. And Royce Hunt, John Smith says, those new subscriber names. Oh, bro, you've made another fake account because no one's reacting to your stupid accounts. Fifth tackle now to the Sharks, right-hand side. There's last chance here. Sharks, game over. Sharks, game over. Sharks, game over there, baby. Sharks, game over there, baby. They can't pass the ball, and that's the game. And now, the Broncos, I wanted the 13 plus for the pie and the beer. I love how someone makes a fake account to say, oh, look at those those fake account names as if like we don't know that's you, and you're only making that account because you're upset that no one's reacted to your stupid accounts. Like, and no one reacted to any of your accounts. You're like, oh, but what about those? What about those? Bro, that's funny as. Second tackle here, right hand side. Pretty sure Talakai got it down. I disagree on his life. I think he got held up. It was close. It was close. I don't know why you did that, Mel. So third tackle now. It's going to be Broncos here. Going to win the game. 16-7 here, baby. The Broncos going to win the game 16-7. Yeah, I agree, Senpai. I don't believe he got that down. So this has been one of the worst games, but Broncos played well in the second half. The Broncos played well in the second half. The first half, both teams were dreadful. Second half, the Sharks continued being absolutely dreadful. But the Broncos had good defense in that second half to... Broncos had good defense in that second half to... What's it called? To keep that win. You know, well done to them. So that means that they will now... So they won by 9 points here. Let's go have a look at the ladder here. So ladder, the Broncos will go up to 8th position. The Rabbitohs obviously play this week against the Manly Seagulls. So Broncos will go into the top 8 for now. They will not win by enough points to put them into the top 7. They won't go above Manly, but they will be in 8th position there above the Rabbitohs. So there we go. Oswald says, did you just not see the replay? Brother, literally no one here agrees with you. We don't believe that was a try. It is what it is. It got called as a no try. There is no clear evidence to say it's a try, and I believe it was held up. So I disagree with you. I'm sorry, but the call for me was correct. The whole chat here is agreeing with it. I understand that you probably wanted Talakai to try to make it a close game and make it a last little chance there. But the unfortunate thing is that I do not believe it happened. I don't believe it happened. So, as much as everyone wanted the Sharkies to get the dub here, it didn't happen. And well done to the Broncos for that great second half. Obviously, guys, tomorrow night I will not be streaming Manly vs Rabbitohs, and I will not be streaming the Titans versus the Panthers, because I will be at the Titans versus the Panthers game, which should be a fun one to be at there. Hopefully, the Titans can do me proud. Obviously, I don't have too much high hopes, but I'll still hopefully back in my team, and hopefully they'll get the dub there. Against the Panthers, but I'll be back streaming on BKRsport USA tomorrow at 9:20 in the morning or 9:10 in the morning for the Chicago Cubs versus Atlanta Braves game number 3, and then on Saturday is when we'll be doing the live stream for probably Fiji and Drua versus Highlanders, but then we'll also be doing the Bulldogs, Roosters, and Eels Cowboys, and then on Sunday we'll be streaming the Knights versus the Storm and the Dragons versus the Tigers. So, like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here. Don't forget, go subscribe to BKRsport USA. We'll be over there in the morning. Obviously, we pump out NBA, MLB, and also NFL over there. And I appreciate you guys as usual. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.